Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good morrow, good. What else is good? Good vibrations, good Charlotte, good Friday, good. It's Thursday, but it's another thing. It's good. Good. What else is good? Goody two shoes. Hello, Megan. Hello, Elvia. Hello, everyone. I'm going to make it so everyone can comment, at least to start off. Good. What else is good? I don't know. Thank you, Yoga. Hi, Elvia. How are you? Hello, Renisha and Courtney. Hello, Jenny. Hi, Backwoods. Long time no see. How you doing? Hello, Skylar and Dollface. Flame Princess D. Thank you, Mesa. Thank you, Kate. Hello, Emily. Hello, Lacey. Thank you, Mesmerize. Hi, Carlita. I took a break because I needed one. Hello, Estefania. I know it's been a while. Hello, Jen. Hello, Jesse. Hello, Danny. Hello, Tasha. Arlene. Oh, we've been in the hospital? I'm sorry. Hi, Bailey. Yeah, I need a few minutes. Perfect. Thank you. Hi, Vic. Hello, Amir. Hello, Liz. Hello, Brisa. Thank you, Backwoods. Hi, User52. Hello, Chantel. Hello, Liz. Hi, Jenny and Danielle. Bailey Kenning. Hello, Blue and Arlene. Hello. Hello, everyone. Hi, Dawn. Hi, Casey. Hi, Lawson. Lawson? I don't know how to say your name. Hello, Sarah. Hi, Esme. Lipstick color is Sephora Lip Stain. I want to say number 38. I'm going to guess number 38. Number 38. Yes. Oh, well, hi, Backwoods. Hello. Hello, Gabrielle. Hello, Allison. What are we eating today? Not sure yet. Is it going to be sub only? For now, it's not. Hello, Kat. I'm not sure, Renisha. Fit check? Would you like me to stand up and do a fit check? I can do that. The restaurant isn't fully open yet, so. Hi, Kofi. Hi, Ella. What do we think? Fit check? We like? Jacket on or off? It's a little bit chilly, so I'll keep it on. But hi, Laura. See the shoes? They're brown Docs. Oh, thank you, Esme. Hello, Emily. Hello, Veronica. Thank you, Casey. Where have I been? It's been a while. Hi, Jack. Hello. Is it raining? It's gross out in San Francisco today. Hi, Blue. Hello, Polly. Thank you, Jen. Hi, everyone. Hi, Florida. Hello, Jaren. Hi, Trish. Hi, Gretchen. Hello, Jamie. The headband is just from Amazon. It's cold in Illinois. I feel that. It was snowing in Michigan. I heard that it's been snowing a lot today. Hello, Jamie. Thank you, Ange. Has the cyclone? I'm not sure. I mean, it's just a little rainy and gross. It's not that bad. Thank you, Bailey. It is not. It is not pre-recorded. It is very much live. Thank you, Maddie. Thank you, Angela. Hi, Kiwi. I'm loving such good vibes here. Good vibes today. Oh, it's snowing, Sweden. Cool. I did, Kai. Yes, I did. Hello, Chloe. It's windy in central Illinois. Cool. Good morning to Allie. Hello, Colfi. Thank you, Shy. Hello, Kaylee. Adriana. Hello, Veronica. Hello from Pennsylvania. Show the earring. Sure. It says trans. There they are. They say trans. Hello. Hi, Meow. Thank you, Brittany. Hi, Kaylee. Such great vibes in here today. Microphone is a Hollyland C1, I think. The brand is Hollyland. There's only so many of them. If you look up Hollyland. Thank you, Maddie. Am I female to male? I can't tell. Wow, thank you. No, I am male to female. Hi, Caitlin. Or that's kind of an outdated term at this point. I'm a trans woman. Yeah. GP says, can I ask a question? Absolutely. Anyone can ask any question. Hit me with your questions. Even if you think it might be offensive, don't worry about it. I am happy to answer. Oh, that's my hair in there. Any questions you might have. I'm good, Taylor. Thank you, Kaylee. What restaurant am I in? A really good one. What am I eating or drinking? So far, just mint tea, but we haven't even looked at the menu yet. Hello, West for B. Phantom cake pop pain? No. Hi, Silver. Did I get surgery? No, not yet. The watch? Sure. Yeah, it's just an Apple Watch at 100% battery. Nail color next? I'm not sure. These are lasting for a while. They really haven't shipped much. Is this my natural hair? With the exception of a red color job that I got recently, yes, it is my natural hair. Thank you, Douglas. Thank you, Big J. Why didn't I stream yesterday? I took yesterday off. Where did I get the earrings? I got them at Pride this past year. Hello, Joanna. Thank you, Angela. Is it weird being on the news? Am I on the news right now? Hi, Jay. Pink is your favorite color? Cool. It's a great color. Thank you, Taylor. Hi, honey. Or excuse me, hi, Kara. How's the dating life going? Oh, so good. I went on a date last night with this girl I'm seeing named April. She's the best. We went and saw Wicked, and it was wonderful. Hello, Carol. She came over to my place, and we hung out for a little bit, and then we went to the theater, and we got all sorts of snacks. We got popcorn and Twizzlers and peanut M&Ms. And chocolate pretzels, and Wicked was really, really good. I liked it more than I thought I would. It got really good reviews, and I agree with them. Thanks for answering. I'm getting my top surgery, and I've heard some phantom feeling. I'm not sure. I can't sympathize with that because I haven't had top surgery, nor will I. So I can't tell you if there's going to be any phantom pain. But I don't have it for myself. Can't wait to see it. It's really good. Was the theater packed? The theater was packed. How long did it take to grow out my hair? With some occasional trims, like half-inch trims, it's been growing for like 3 or 4 years. Someone said, if you're a woman, why do you need the hormones? This is a good question. Did we pin? Someone said, if you're a woman, why do you need the hormones? It was a good mute, but think of it less as like needing it and more of it affirming who I already am. Like, you can be a train conductor when you're not wearing a train conductor uniform, but when you put the uniform on, it feels a little bit more comfortable, right? And I think it's that maybe minimizes it a little bit because everyone's uniform is a little bit different. There's no one correct uniform, but I see it as I've always been a train conductor, and now I'm finally getting the uniform to match. Does that make sense? How do you correct someone if they use the wrong pronouns without being rude? Good question, Alex. You say, actually, my pronouns are she, her, or actually, my pronouns are they, them. And hopefully they will apologize and you can move on. Yeah. Did I already have my lower surgery? Nope, not yet. Working on it. Probably about a year from now. Thank you, Emily. What do my earrings say? They say trans. Can you get pregnant? No, trans women cannot get pregnant yet. We're working on it, though. What do hormones do? What does estrogen do? Estrogen feminizes your face. It can feminize your figure. It can cause a kind of overall shift in mood in a good way. Make your skin softer, can change your body. Do I have natural curls? Yes. Would I want to adopt a kid? No. Why should they apologize if they didn't know? I mean, it's a good question, Aviella. Why would you? So if you accidentally say something hurtful to someone, why should you apologize? That's the question. Because if you hurt someone, you say sorry, right? Even if you didn't mean to hurt someone, you just say sorry, right? If you, let's think of another example. Let's say you bring up a topic that you didn't realize was sensitive for someone, right? Like maybe someone just lost a parent and you start talking about your parents, right? Like, oh yeah, I was hanging out with my mom yesterday. And you didn't realize your friend literally just lost their parent yesterday. And they get really upset. You didn't know that. You didn't know that had happened, but you're still going to apologize, right? That's why. Thank you, Taylor. If you hit, yeah, exactly. I apologize all the time to people if I accidentally hurt them. Yep. Thank you, Ada. Do I want kids in the future? No. I have no interest whatsoever in kids. Not even a little bit. Horrible example. Is it though? I don't know if it is. Am I trying to feminize my voice? Well, traditionally feminine voices are higher and mine is a little bit lower. But I'm trying to decide if I'm like cold or not. Like part of me says I'm cold. Maybe I'll take some sips of tea. My movie date was fantastic. How do I deal with all the hate? I do my best, but we have been kind of having less haters recently, which I'm super cool with. Very excited about. Like we have lower viewers overall, but I wonder if like when we were getting 1,500 viewers on average, if like 1,000 of those were haters. I wonder. If it's just mostly nice people, then it's fine by me. So it's been easier lately. Was Wicked good? Wicked was great. Wicked was great. Do I like kids in general, or do I have nieces or nephews? Do I have nieces or nephews? Do I? I think technically I'm an aunt, but I don't really talk to that part of my family anymore. The hate seems to be decreasing. Knock on wood. But my brother will probably eventually, almost certainly, become a dad, and I will be an aunt to his kids. No, I guess I would be more of like a second aunt removed or whatever. I don't know. But with my brother, I would be an aunt, and that I'm excited about. I don't dislike kids. I used to work with kids, but I certainly don't. I used up all my patience with kids, and I don't really have any interest in tending to children anymore. I just don't care for it. It's exhausting, and I got other stuff I prefer to do with my time. Yeah, Rini, you are correct. I'm not sure what I would be to my cousin's kids. So no, I'm not an aunt. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I eventually will be, though. What's my age? I'm 31. Do I date women and men? I date just women or feminine presenting people. Right now I'm dating a cis woman. I tend towards women in general, just overall. Here and there, there's like a non-binary person I'm interested in, but mostly it's safe to say just women. Trans or cis, I don't have a preference. Do I get offended a lot in public? I'm not sure what you mean by that. What's a cis woman? A cis woman is just the opposite of a trans woman. So if you're not trans, you're cis. If you're not cis, you're trans. It's just that. Pretty simple. Thank you, VB. What does cis mean? I mean, if you want, I can get deep into it. Because technically it's correct, like cis and trans are opposites, you're one or the other. But the reason we have the word cis is as a counterpoint, a counter word to the word trans, right? Like when, for example, right, like in the 70s when people started realizing, oh, like you can like people of the same gender, right? Like, oh, men can like other men, right? That kind of became a little bit more normal, quote unquote. The word gay became part of our vocabulary, right? There came a day when everyone kind of had to think like, oh, the word gay means you're interested in other men, or women interested in other women. We had to learn that word. When that happens, well, it's like, okay, well, if that means gay, then like, what's the opposite, right? If we have the word left, then we need right. If we have up, then we need down. If we have gay, then we need what? What's the opposite of gay? Tell me. You know this one. What's the opposite of gay? You, Marcelino. Straight. Hannah says it's straight, right? Straight. So we need the opposite. Just like up needs down. Gay needs straight. Straight needs gay. And more recently, when we as a society learned like, oh, it's possible to be trans. People who were born and assigned a gender in a certain way, right? Like I was assigned male, but actually I'm not a man and never was. I was always a girl. I just kind of got put in the wrong box, like categorized wrong. Kind of like when they're sorting tomatoes into like big, small, and large. I was a small tomato that got put in a large box, right? We learned this word trans. People can be trans. So we need an opposite of the word trans. If you're not trans, then what are you? Well, you're cis. That's it. That's what cis means. How's the weather in SF? It's just gloomy. It's been raining on and off, not that hard, but yeah. Hello, Kat. Does that? I hope that makes sense. I can get more into it about like the whole gender assigning thing if it's helpful. I'm gender fluid, says Autistic Goose. My birth name is Zia maybe. but my new name is Axel. Well, good for you, Axel. Good for you, my friend. Cheers to Axel. Do we ever get snow in San Francisco? No. Your wife and you went to SF for your honeymoon? Nice. What'd you do in SF? Hello, ma'am. Hi, Chapa. Who assigns gender? It's not like there's a gender assigning guru. We, as a culture, assign gender, right? Based on your parts. Because we see this trend, like people who have the parts that I have tend to be men or boys. And people who have the other set of parts tend to be girls. It's kind of like a convenience thing, but it's not always true. Sometimes the people who have my parts are girls and vice versa. Those people are trans people. The people who kind of fit the majority trend of have my parts but are men, those are cis men. I am a trans woman. I don't like being called a cis woman. Okay, Janelle, can I ask why you don't like being... I definitely want to have the conversation. Can I ask why you don't like being called a cis woman? Happy to talk about it. Jelly says, but if the other person is straight, wouldn't they identify as a man? What do you mean the other person? Hi, Tiza, because I am a woman. Oh, I'm definitely taking donations. If you want to donate, you absolutely can. PayPal, Venmo, and Cash App all in my bio. And TikTok gifts. Thank you, Goofy Joe. Have I watched the What is a Woman? You mean the bigoted one? No, I have not watched that. Because women don't want to be labeled things. Okay. Well, I think you weren't the person that that said it. Who was the person that said they don't like being called cis? Was it Janelle? Janelle, you there? Bigoted how? Well, it's transphobic, right? Feel like it's just woman. Okay. Well, would you say that I'm a woman? And would you say, Janelle, that you have a pretty good grasp on what the word cis means? Because I find often that folks who are resistant to being called cis are don't really know what it means. They've been told that it's bad. Thank you, Madeline. They've been told it's a word that's like derogatory or something, but it's not. Cis defined makes sense. I'm not sure what you mean, Amanda. So I mean, we'll see if Janelle, do you have biological makes more sense? Okay, but can you define cis for me, Madeline? Can you define cis? Because I just don't want a label on it. I'm just a woman, you know. Okay, well, I get that, but you understand where I'm coming from, right? Like, there's a word that is important to as a counterpoint to my identity, right? As a trans woman, if you can define cis, then we can have a conversation, right? I just find that people who don't like the word cis really don't know what it means. They just know they don't like it, right? Because they've been told it's bad. So if you can define it for me, right? Like, that's a great place to start. Biological equals cis. Well, what does that even mean? What does biological mean? Because I'm biological. Biological, you could say, if we're using the word organic, right? Organic is a carbon-based entity. Organic uses carbon atoms. Biological means alive, so a tree is biological. What does biological mean, right? Because if you Google the word cis or the prefix cis or the word cisgender, you're not going to see the word biological. In fact, at the risk of offending you, I would say that is an incorrect definition, and that you should maybe either look it up or be a little bit more open-minded to this new word. That in the same way that people were really resistant to the word straight in the 70s and 80s, because if gay people can be gay, I don't like that, right? I don't like that gay people can be gay, so straight is a word that I don't like as well. Because if we can use the word gay, if gay is like okay now, that means that if I use the word straight, I'm okay with gay. That was kind of what people's opinion was 30, 40 years ago. Now everyone uses gay and straight. There's no argument there. The same thing goes now, where people are not cool with trans people. So if they have to be categorized as cis, which is a word that validates the existence of trans people, that is offensive to them. Do you understand? Thank you, movie lover. Uh, well, Teapot the cat. I appreciate what you're saying. Honestly, we need to stop with all the labels and just be human. It's true, but labels give us meaning in our lives, right? If no one had any labels, there wouldn't be men or women. There wouldn't be black or white. There wouldn't be Christian or Jewish. There wouldn't be left or right, right? Like labels exist to differentiate things from other things. People take pride in labels, right? Like I take pride in being trans. I take pride in being a woman. I take pride in being left-handed, right? Um, Saying that, oh, we're just all human kind of is this like, it's this way of attempting to erase the argument without actually addressing it, which is that labels are actually very important. Thank you, movie lover. It brings division. Sure, labels can absolutely bring division, but without labels, things don't exist, right? Like countries don't exist. There is no such thing as an American. There is no such thing as a Greek person. There is no such thing as like a Christian religion. There is no such thing as like anything, right? Labels do cause division, but they also cause people to come together under a common cause, right? And also, maybe more importantly, labels are inevitable. They're gonna happen. People are going to use labels to define themselves in all aspects of their life. I'm sure you do as well, Teapot the cat, right? Like, you know, like you could say you're a cat person, right? Because Teapot the cat. But if we didn't label cats as cats and just said, well, don't call cat a cat or a dog, we're all just animals. Well, then how would you know how would you call yourself a cat person? Are you just an animal person? Well, there's no difference between like a cat and a human because labels are silly, right? You see where I'm going with this? I'm a proud pan cis Latina. Good for you, Aaliyah. Labeling causes people to formulate opinions. So if there was no label, then one would be viewed as equal. Okay, but then also no one would be viewed as anything. Right? You're kind of taking this to an extreme where there's no men, there's no women, there's no black, there's no white, there's no nothing. Everyone's just like a gray, formless entity. That's not really a life worth living. And more importantly, Kat, like you're describing this theoretical situation that will never ever exist, right? Ever. Labels will always exist, always. Labels make us unique in who we are. Yeah, I agree. Do I support? I have no idea what that means, and I think that's a trick question. Hello, Nola Void. Are birth assigned labels as valid as self-assigned labels? Good question, Fran. So what Fran is asking, so when we get a gender assigned to us at birth, that's what Fran is getting at, is that as valid as self-assigned labels? Think of it this way. I was born, I'm gonna use a fruit metaphor, okay? I was born and I was an apple, right? Imagine me just like as a juicy red apple. When I came out into the world, I was labeled banana. I was a red shiny apple with the label banana on it. And everyone treated me as a banana. And I always thought like, wow, this is weird. I don't like the label banana. It doesn't work for me. I feel like an apple because I am an apple. And one day I finally took off the banana label. Everyone gasped. I put on an apple label and everyone said, whoa, you're not an apple. We gave you the banana label. How dare you put an apple label on? And I'm like, well, I always was an apple. You just couldn't see it. So labels at birth are oftentimes correct, but not always. And if someone says that their label is actually a different thing than what we were giving them at birth, than what we gave them at birth, then we have to accept that. Oh, sorry, Goofy Joe. Hit me again with the question. I must have missed it. Hello, Holly. Yes, movie lover. What was the process like to legally change my gender? Very, very easy. It was expensive. It was a lot of paperwork, but it wasn't like hard. It was mostly just waiting. I filed some paperwork at City Hall and that was about it. Thank you, Puffy. Hello. Not too terrible. Honestly, just expensive and time consuming. It wasn't like, there was no one, I didn't have to go to court. I didn't have to do any of that stuff. Uh, hello, Vera Love. Well, Tia, that's. So, what do I think about people who identify as animals? The thing with that is that there's no possibility for an adult human to be an animal, right? That's like saying, I said I came out as an apple, but I was labeled banana. That's like coming out as an apple, but telling everyone you're like a kiwi, right? That's no, you are an apple. There's no possible way for you to be that. And the fact that that conversation gets lumped in with queer people is frankly a little offensive. And I know that's not what you're trying to be, but it has no similarity with the conversation around trans people. Oh, I'm sorry, Canesta. Hello, Sebastian Seb. There's no possibility for a man to be a woman. That is true. That is true. I see why that was muted, but technically they were correct. I suppose you could be gender fluid, but even then, I don't think you would consider yourself both man and woman. I guess bigender is a thing, maybe. Anyways, y'all are coming trying to play in my examples, but yeah. Oh, thank you, Goofy Joe. Goofy, if you would ask your question again, let me know. I think I missed it again. How do you feel about adults being babies? Whatever. Go for it. It's not my thing, but it's not hurting anyone. Hi, Donna. Complain how the comment was correct. Yeah, like how a man can't be a woman. Look, I'm sure there's someone out there who's bigender who identifies as both man and woman. That's not what I'm talking about. I think the person was getting at the fact that they think I'm a man and there's no way for me to be a woman. When I was coming at it from a different angle, right, that I have never been a man and I've always been a woman. And it would be impossible for me. It is impossible that a man could be a woman in my case because I've always been a woman, if that makes sense. Hello, Daniela. How's it going? Hi, Donna. And thank you, Lauren. We're at just like a regular American restaurant today. Yeah, let's move on. Shall I read the menu? So we have there's a special lunch today. So I'll start with those two items. All right, here we go. There's an American Wagyu beef carpaccio with pickled beach mushrooms, roasted garlic, chive oil, and watercress. What's my name now, or do I go by my birth name? I'm Lily. My name is Lily, both legally and socially. I've been Lily my whole life, really, in my heart, but I started using the name about 4 years ago. My legal name, before I changed it legally, was Nicholas, but I highly recommend that you don't ask a trans person that question right off the bat, or ever unless they bring it up to you, because it can kind of bring up a lot of old feelings for some people. But I'm fine to talk about it, but just so you know. Okay, the American Wagyu beef carpaccio. Carpaccio is, I believe, like kind of like a dried cured meat. And it's kind of cold out, so I don't think we want dried cold meat today. Dungeness crab cakes with saffron, aioli, and cilantro. I'm not a huge crab person. Thank you, Fran. What made me choose Lily? It was always there for me. Always kind of in my heart, as silly as that sounds. Not really into crab cakes, but maybe they're good. We'll see. Chickpea fries, potato leek soup, cauliflower soup with purple cauliflower, couscous, quote unquote. The purple cauliflower is couscoused. Vaduvan oil and cilantro. That sounds pretty good. A Caesar salad. Grilled serrano ham wrapped fig salad. Cauliflower soup. Yeah, your daughter's obsessed with the name Lily. It's a great name. Thank you, Mom of 3. Thank you, D. Thank you, I think, Flower Lily. You can tear up some crab cakes. I feel that. The grilled serrano ham wrapped fig salad seems pretty good. Baby wild arugula, Point Reyes blue cheese, and Saba. I don't know what Saba is. S-A-B-A? Saba. Avocado toast. We could get that with smoked salmon if we wanted. It's, again, a cold dish, but maybe today's the day for smoked salmon avocado toast. They have a tuna tartare with edamame puree, finger limes, chives, shiso, and taro chips. They have a house-made chitara pasta. Thank you, Pogger's Granny. I love that name, by the way. With the house-made chitara pasta with butternut squash ragu, sun-dried tomato, and parmesan. They have a crispy fried chicken sandwich. They have a grilled Tombo tuna salad. Are my pants orange today? I'm wearing a dress. This is actually one dress. Yes, it is orange. Oh, thank you, Anne. If you would like to donate towards the meal, and someone already has, I'll read it very soon. I have a PayPal, Cash App, and Venmo in my bio. You can, and I will read the gift and shout you out. A 12-hour smoked beef brisket with potato salad, coleslaw, and barbecue sauce. A grilled Idaho trout. I think we had that last time. Broccoli rabe, Grenoblois vinaigrette. I think that was really good. FFS updates? No, not yet. You can send as much as you like in. I mean, it's up to you. I appreciate anything. Lily, don't listen to the haters. I think you got prettier and how to glow up. Oh, well, thank you. A grilled flat iron steak with bay leaf marinade, potato puree, sauteed spinach, peppercorn sauce. That sounds pretty good today, actually. Maybe that. Cauliflower soup. We read that. A grilled pork loin with butternut squash, Brussels sprouts, beach mushrooms, and tamarind jus. Jus is juice, kind of like sauce. That sounds good. We have our mint tea here. They have latkes. They have matzo ball soup too. What are donations used for? So donations, first and foremost, will go to covering the meal. And then because I do this 5 times a week, or I'm working on getting back to 5 times a week, this is my job. So every dollar after covering the meal goes towards things like my health insurance and my, dog's medication and my medication and my rent, things like that. Matzo ball soup is good. This is a very clean matzo ball soup. Not a bad thing. I've had it before. It's good. The cauliflower soup also seems good though. They have sandwiches, which maybe not today. And then I think that's it. So, oh wow, some really nice gifts are coming through. How did I make it without streaming for months? I almost didn't. It's not the only reason I came back. It's one of the reasons was because, I think the main reason is because I wanted to. But because there's, if I want, I'll tell you this. Thank you, Jessica. If I wanted to stop streaming, or if the option was continue streaming and don't like it and dislike doing it, or find something else to do, I would find something else to do. I'm doing it because I want to do it. And the fact that y'all also want me to do it makes it happen. Great. Thank you, Amanda. Thank you, Jessica. Question, it might be personal. How do you feel about when in public, when people stare at me? I was actually thinking of making a video about that, like having someone follow a couple steps behind me with a camera. Oh, mom's here. Y'all, my mother is here. My actual biological mother. That's my mom. If you want to drop her a follow, she doesn't post anything ever. Hi.
Interrupting since you're looking at the menu.
That's all good.
The fixed salad is replaced. It's a different salad. Frise, Treviso.
Wait, which one's replaced?
The fixed salad.
Oh, okay.
Frise radicchio mostly with a Treviso lettuce, honey vinaigrette, caramelized walnuts, and a bit of jack cheese.
Oh.
Okay. We love the cauliflower soup. It's vegan. We make really beautiful vegan soups.
I think I got to do that, right? Is it purple?
It's no, it's not. No, I just saw it yesterday.
Okay.
But he makes beautiful vegan soup. We have that fortified vegetable stock.
I think it's got to be that then.
Potato leek soup is nice. It's got a pretty garnish. Without the garnish, it's vegan also.
Okay.
Same trout is brown butter caper. You know that menu.
Yep.
The wine is delicious, but we don't usually have wine. The Dumont, the lady was showing us where she's on the. It's one of my favorite wineries. They make a good chard. I'm not always a big fan of chard, but for what it's worth. And then you have a couple items there, so take your time. Just get the fixed salad.
Maybe 5 more minutes. Perfect. Thank you. No, thank you, Betsy. I do look like my mom. Yeah, everyone say hi to my mama. My mom is great. We love my mom. Hi, everyone. Thank you. We love my mom. We love my mom. Opera Trashified. Okay, now talking about someone who does create content, Opera Trashified, thank you, by the way. Not only is Izzy a fantastic singer, opera singer, they are putting out, I believe, a cover of Flo Rida's Low, but an opera version right now. Go listen to that. I believe I purchased some earrings from them not too long ago. They make these really rad earrings that are kind of like chaotic and great. And they're really sweet, and we're mutuals. So yeah, you've probably seen some of their stuff. Hello, everyone. Thank you, Jekadu. You love the song, right? Yeah, they do a great job. Opera Trashified, they're great. Yeah, see, the one who just said, "Oh, thank you so much, gorgeous." Izzy, I'm not sure what your pronouns are actually. Um, can you ask a question, West for B? Absolutely, you may ask a question. And thank you, Betsy. Are you back because your parents were running out of money? Mom, can you confirm if you financially support me at all? You can hear it right from the horse's mouth. Do I financially support myself 100%? Yes or no, Mom? She, her, but also comfy with A. Cool, 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 cool. Just triple checking. Okay, so the cauliflower. I'm kind of between the cauliflower soup. I mean, it's such a great day for soup. It's just a question, Jay. Sure. What's your question? Would I dye my hair rainbow? Probably not. Only because it would probably hurt my curls because it would need to bleach it. Thank you, Ashley. Thank you. Okay, let's read some gifts. Oh, cool, Sarah. Okay, we have a couple of really sweet gifts that came through. And if you want to also contribute to the meal and to my general existence as a content creator, it makes a huge difference. The first gift from today is from H. H. So if you'd like me to read your full name, let me know in the text of the gift. But by default, I will just read your first initial. Am I genuinely happy with my gender, and how did it change my life? So I didn't get to choose my gender. No one gets to choose their gender. Just like you didn't choose to be whatever gender you are, I didn't either. The happiness doesn't come from being one gender or the other. The happiness comes from being true to myself, right? So the fact that I am my true self means that, yes, I am happy. And how did it change my life personally? Like anyone who finally gets to accept a big part of themselves that they hadn't accepted before, uh, it's incredible and means that I could finally be happy. You know. Okay, so this is from H. Hello, H. H sent $20, which is so kind and generous. They said, "Enjoy your lunch. Your look is fabulous today." H, you're so sweet. We love H. Thank you, Maddie. Is it hard making others understand your personal view on life as a woman? Well, it's not necessarily my personal view. It just is, right? I am a woman. I think when people start getting into the, well, that's your opinion conversation, that's when we get into really hurtful territory. But when people say, oh, you're a man, like I've heard it a million times. So it doesn't really bother me in the same way that, like, especially when it's on the internet. Yeah, my mom confirmed. Lily supports herself 100%. Yeah, my parents do not support me. Does that make sense? Anyways, H, thank you so much. I love you. It's huge to be able to do this. I love doing this. I never want to stop doing this. Thank you for making it possible. Thank you. Also, thank you to read the thing first so I can make sure. This is from B. Hello, B. Hi. Hello, B. Ooh, let's pin Ella's comment really quick. What does your dad think? I'll get to it in a second. Let's say thank you to B first. B, you're a sweetie. You are someone who has been, we're still kind of building back up from my extended break, and you've been someone who just hopped right back in and completely understood the fact that I needed a break and didn't miss a beat, and I can't. And you've been someone who just hopped right back in and completely understood the fact that I needed a break and didn't miss a beat, and I can't. And you've been someone who just hopped right back in and completely under. And you've been someone who just hopped right back in and completely under. Bad thing. So actually, my dad is a general practitioner. He's like a family doctor, and I love my dad. Fantastic. Oh, am I lagging? Are you sure? Is this anyone else? It says good connection on my end. I'll wait to confirm that it's not everyone that's lagging first. It stopped. Okay, we're back. Back. Are we good? Okay. Good now. Good. Okay. All right. Not lagging for me. Okay. Good enough. Okay, we'll come back. So, anyways, my dad has a lot of trans patients, which is really cool. So when I came out, he didn't really miss a beat because he has seen people transition and understands what it means to be trans, understands the happiness that comes when you transition. Um, so no, my dad's great. He accepts me 100%. Hi, Dorothy. What does he do? He's a family doctor. Are my parents upset you're not successful? What do you think, Mom? Are you upset that I'm not successful? I do, Carly. Thank you for asking. It's in my bio. I have a PayPal, Venmo, and a Cash App if anyone wants to. Yeah, because my dad is educated. Absolutely, yes. That yeah. My mom says LOL. My mom is watching. Contino Mama is my mom. How does it do your? That was maybe one of my favorite mean comments I've had in a while. Does it bother your parents that you're not? Oh, geez. Thank you. I think I'm going to start with the cauliflower soup. Yeah, thank you.
Go ahead and send it.
Yes, please. Thank you. Sure. I would love some bread. Thank you. Does my mom teach me to take accountability for my actions? What do you think, Mom? Have you taught me to take accountability for my actions? We'll ask her. Hello, Hithlodeus. Being able to live in California while streaming is success. I would agree. Like, now, am I living large? No. Am I struggling a little bit financially? Sure, right now. Yes, absolutely. But am I successful? I would say that being a 31-year-old trans person that is able to mostly sustain themselves in California after not streaming for 3 months is pretty successful. I do more than just stream too. Absolutely correct. We love an educated dad. We do. It is my real hair, Ella. Yes, it is. How was Wicked? Wicked was fantastic. I am 31. And thank you, Amanda. Thank you. And thank you, Dorothy. Hello, Bobby. This is a good question from Gunther. I'd like to pin it. Let's not mute Gunther. Gunther says, if it doesn't bother you what people think, why do you feel the need to tell everyone who you are? Good question, Gunther. I know this is such like a canned phrase and you hear it every day and it's always like, we get it. But representation matters. I go on here, to answer questions, right? For people who have questions like, what does it mean to be trans? What does cis mean? What about surgery? What about bathrooms? All these questions that people might not have anyone in their lives to answer, I can answer. But maybe in a bigger sense, thank you. For people out there who are in the closet or are in early stages of their transition or maybe have a trans kid or are just worried about trans people in their life, I'm here to show that we can be happy, right? And we can be out here living normal lives. Because I think so often, especially trans people themselves, get bogged down in like the, hey, I'm an outsider, right? And I have to, there's no way I'm going to live a normal life. I want to tell people that we absolutely can. Does that make sense? That we can go out and eat nice food and have a little lovely lunch with friends and have love in our lives. And I want you, Gunther, to see that. I do. Because I want you to know as well. It's not about me, though I would be crazy to tell you that I don't have an ego. Of course I have an ego, right? I'm a content creator, come on. But that doesn't mean I don't also have a mission, which is to make it just a little bit easier to be trans, right? Or maybe a little bit, maybe not even easier, but make it a little bit more normal to be trans. That's why. What bathroom do I go to? I go to the women's bathroom. I'm a woman. I use the women's bathroom. I haven't used the men's bathroom in a long, long time. Early days, I would use men's. Then I started kind of going back and forth between the two when I was kind of building up my confidence. I will say, it'd be nice to have a urinal in the women's room, but probably not enough trans women to make that cost effective, which I get. The people asking why you spend your money in a certain way is nuts. I will say that I spend my money like this, even though it doesn't really feel like it, it is work. This is how I support myself. So this is, in a way, overhead. Um, Even though it's just a wonderful tea, it's the thing that I am purchasing to support myself. Now, I'm not out there getting. What am I trying to say? I'm trying to say a simple thing in a million words. A lot of my money goes to food. I'm not out here getting like super expensive this or that. I live relatively modestly, with the exception of nicer food. Am I bi or lesbian? I am a lesbian. I'm sorry, did you say you use the women's restroom? I do use the women's restroom. Hello, Josie. How am I today? I'm good. Do my parents support me being poly? Mom, are you still there? Do you support me being polyamorous? What do my parents think about my recent other career venture? My mom, who is here, I'm pretty sure still here, very supportive. Very supportive. My mom is great. I love my mom. And my dad. And my brother. Everyone in my family is supportive. What kind of stuff do I use for my curls? Paul Mitchell leave-in conditioner is wonderful. It's the only thing I use anymore. Hello, Shay. Hello, Illy. Yep, still here. My mom's still here. What is polyamorous? It means that, so for example, I'm dating someone right now named April, and basically she and I are hoping, as we continue dating, to be primary partners, and we can like date other people as well. We're both very much like on board. It's something that we've agreed upon in the terms of our relationship. Yeah. Parents. Oh, let me read this. What is your foundation for human morality? I don't know what you're asking there. My foundation? You have to be more specific. Parents having to accept who you are with is who I am with is crazy. They should support. Yeah, and look, I've gushed to my parents a certain amount, and they seem very happy that I'm seeing this person. Hello, Dee Dee. Thank you, Ashley. Ooh, thank you. Ooh, okay, Maddie, I will. Thank you. All right. Do you think it's too soon to talk about your new relationship? I'm just excited about it, so no. Okay, sorry. Yes, Maddie said I have a new gift. I missed it. I was too focused on reading the comments. My watch is updating. There it is. Thank you, Maddie, right? Yes, Maddie Love 112 sent a gift. Thank you, Maddie sent $5. Thank you so much. And they said, I love your videos on TikTok. Thank you. Mwah. Thank you. So we've had 3 gifts so far from Maddie. So we're going to start with a very fancy sip of tea for Maddie. Cheers to you. Was it Rose? Was it someone else? It was Rosie. Okay, got it. I saw the name on here, but I saw you said it, so I was like, okay, maybe that's an alias. It was Rosie. Thank you, Rosie. Rosie, cheers to you. Thank you. All good. No, I just want to make sure. Also, shout out to B and H. One for each of you. Thank you both. April is doing great. I saw her last night, and I think I'm seeing her later tonight as well. She said she wanted to stop by and give me a kiss. So I'm going to receive that kiss. Is good and evil objective? Merc. Hold on. Hello from Northern Ireland. Cool. Hello. Waiting to be misgendered. Not here. This is a safe place for me, this restaurant. What are notions of good and evil rooted in? That is a very deep question that I don't think I'm equipped to answer. I mean, I think generally most of us here have a pretty good idea of what good and evil is. Is it something we're taught? I think so. I think there's also just kind of like a natural inclination knowing what's right and wrong, maybe. Yeah. Are they messing with? No one's messing with me. You're good. Thank you, Amy. Side-eye about the kiss. Yeah. What am I ordering? Well, we have purple cauliflower soup coming. Apparently the soup itself isn't purple. We also have some bread. Should we try some bread? It's okay, West Ruby. We must have patience for the people who have these questions. Earrings are so cute. Thank you so much. Do they have Omni ones? Probably. I don't remember because I got them at a booth at Pride in San Francisco this year. I don't remember where. Ooh, this is worn bread. Oh my, I'm gonna see if I can get the camera to focus on that. Y'all see this? Look at that. Oh, it's so hot. Oh, thank you.
Okay. Your birthday's coming in January, right?
That it is.
January?
January 31st. Thank you. Would I visit India? Sure. Pride festivals look amazing in America. They do. Sub only for a break. Okay, just after this. Look at this, y'all. See if we can get the camera to focus on. That is a fried potato latke, avocado, salmon roe, and I believe a little bit of dill on top. Do I? Oh, not anymore. Oh, that's so sad. Okay, I'm gonna take a spoon to fix this. Do I talk to Emily anymore? We'll take a little break on sub only. So if you want to sub, if you want to keep talking, I tried. It's literally the least expensive subscription option on TikTok. I would make it cheaper if I could, but you get to talk for a whole month. It's less than a pack of gum these days. It helps me a lot if you could find it in your heart to, even if you're not going to talk, subscribing helps me so dang much. And I will also give you a very fancy sip of tea in your honor if you do subscribe. All right. Black Friday has what for $2 right now? All right, here we go. What did you resubmit, Haley? Thank you so much. You resubscribed. Thank you for resubscribing. Wow. You don't like fish eggs? I mean, do you like sushi? Roe? It's on sushi all the time. Haley, I'm not sure what you mean by resubmitted. Did you mean resubscribe? Because if so, thank you. And if so, cheers to you. Fancy. But yeah, look, here's my opinion on. I get it. People can be very ignorant, but thank you, Maddie. Love. Cheers to you. Pinky up. Oh, the subscription's on sale. Okay. So it's $2. If you could spare 200 pennies, it goes so far for me because it adds up. Cheers to you, Maddie. Pinky out. Ooh.
Good morning. How are you?
Thank you. Ooh, this is exciting. Okay, let me move it really quick right here. Could you pour it like this right here?
Yeah, of course.
Thank you. Very pretty. Thank you so much. It is exhausting. I agree. Exhausting, yes, but the way I like to consider it and the way I talk about it with my therapist is kind of like going to battle every day, where someone's got to fight this fight, right? And maybe it's not even a fight so much as just like a very difficult, constant conversation. Someone's got to have it. There are people who need to ask these questions. They need to see normal trans people, even if it takes 100 times of them, saying I shouldn't use a women's bathroom, to realize, you know what, Lily is fine. It's not a problem, actually. Even if it takes 100 times, I am willing to put myself out there for that because it is, I think, a worthy conversation to have, a worthy fight to fight. It's not easy. It takes a big toll, a really big toll. But I think it's worthy. It's so interesting to see the difference for different foods I get. You're autistic, you can't try new things. Hey, I'm happy to be your food proxy. All right, so this is purple cauliflower with a, let me read the description really quick. Vaduvan oil and cilantro. So I'm not sure. I'm assuming, I don't know what the soup base is. I mean, that's good. I think it's just like a vegetable, like a creamy vegetable soup base. It's a very, very warm, I mean, you would hope it's warm. Strong cilantro flavor, which I love. I don't see the big deal about me using the bathroom. A lot of people do. I mean, I think a lot of people assume that I'm going to go in the bathroom and cause mischief. And really, I'm just going to go pee. Maybe look at my phone for too long. I think probably the worst thing I'm ever going to do in the bathroom is get lost scrolling Instagram. Maybe I'm in the stall for slightly too long. Can I ask, what is the base?
That's what's the vegetable stock base, and then you do all these vadouvan.
Gotcha.
Vadouvan is French curry, same as curry, but with a bit of shallots inside.
Got it.
And you get your purple cauliflower bun. What is couscous? They just chop it up.
Excellent.
Good. You like it?
It's delicious.
You
Yeah.
ready for more tea?
Not quite.
Okay.
Thank you. Yeah. I mean, I agree with you, West for B, but they're not ready to have that conversation. I think that ooh, fragrant herb. I guess that's cilantro. I love it. It's strong. It hit me right. I wasn't expecting it. That caught me off guard. I think that, I mean, if you go back through human history, oh yeah, we should dip the bread. If you go back through not just modern history, but anytime there's like issues, which is always, people need someone or something to blame it on. Hello, Enzo Mama. People need a group to say like, oh no, they're the people that's causing everything that's wrong with us, with the world. And pretty much you can point to just like whatever minority group happened to be the unlucky one to get chosen. Right now, it's the trans and queer community, right? "Quote unquote," we're the problem, right? We're the ones that are, that. And oftentimes you'll see, because children are so sacred to us as like humans, right? They're like the most sacred, quote unquote. You'll often see, oh, they're targeting the children, right? It's something that comes up again and again and again, is accusing people of targeting the children, right? Because only monsters would, right? It kind of dehumanizes us, because if anyone who's willing to target children must be evil. But it's just not true, right? It's just been invented. Hello, Kristen. The bread was a good idea to dip. Yeah. But I agree, Aaliyah. However, sadly, the approach must be a conversation. It's sadly not a battle we can win from yelling, as much as we would like to. We have to meet them where they are, right? Which is when people we're talking about cisgender people, right? The idea of being cis. Notice how I never, or at least today so far, have mostly just tried to get them to define cis, right? Because I'm asking for a definition that they continue to like dodge around, because that's like the real conversation that, if we were to have it, would be civil and ultimately lead to them saying, you know what, I don't know what the word cis means. And not leaning into the, well, you're just ignorant, as much as I can. I'm sure you can find videos of me saying that kind of thing and like stooping down to maybe a little bit less of a productive place. But, we're doing our best here. I hear that, Aaliyah. I hear that. This bread and this soup is incredible. Okay, so by the way, well, I gotcha. Book that I know will come 2025 will be banned, called "The Hate You Give." Yeah, I feel like I've heard of that book. Give. Hello, Brooke. How's work? So today's Thursday. I will also stream tomorrow, bearing any sort of crazy circumstances. Again, I'm not back to 5 times a week. Definitely, you can tell that I took yesterday off. I might start trying. Before I commit to 5 days a week, might try to do a 4-day-a-week thing, like Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. What do y'all think of that? Because that actually might be, at least for now, an easier. It's a little bit of an easier. It's an easier pill to swallow that I have a little break in the middle there. Because yesterday I was just so tired, and also if I make like a video like I posted this morning on Wednesday, have your son's 3rd birthday party Sunday. So that's awesome, Maddie. I'm happy birthday to your son. Can't wait to be off. Oh, great. I'm glad you're off soon, because we all deserve to be a little bit chill today. It's gloomy out. Am I going to do Discord again? Not anytime soon. Also, I'm finally ready to take my jacket off. Not because I didn't like it. It was actually very nice to do Discord. But the problem with Discord is that it's kind of easy for people to let their hair down in Discord, myself included, and let their guard down. Not that that's a bad thing, but sometimes people in the Discord would talk about their lives in ways that people who are also in the Discord and there with bad intentions could like use in a bad way. Does that make sense? And I would stream a lot on Discord, and not everyone even got to be in those streams because not everyone knew how to use Discord. So I'm going to try to kind of keep things on TikTok only, subscriber only streams, things of that nature. Like I'm doing roughly one video blog a day for all the subscribers. So I'm going to make an ice cream making video soon for people. I'm going to start doing some, hopefully, like subscriber only makeup streams, but all on Discord. My husband has one for games, and I always worry. Yeah, totally. You gotta be careful. And thank you, Witchy Luna, for subscribing. Cheers to you. Pinky up for you. Discord is gone for now, only because it was such a kind of like a way for people with bad intentions to do things that were less than unsavory even. And I do have like a sub only space that has like a place we can talk. No one's talking there right now. Do y'all know how to get there? Because I've been posting updates. If you want, like that can be a place for us to talk. Now you're craving soup. I mean, if there's ever a soup to crave this soup because it is great. This is a purple cauliflower soup, and it is fantastic. Thank you, Nola Void. Now, I will say that if we keep going and y'all still really want Discord, I'm open to it, but it would have to, we'd really have to decide how that's going to work, because I still think that all the streams, regardless, should be on TikTok and not on Discord. So maybe Discord can be a place that the people who really want can go and just talk there, but I'm less active, perhaps, something like that. Yeah, just easing back in. If you can't find it, go to subscriber, then subspace, and you can enter. Yeah. How's the weather been up here? Very gloomy the past few days. No sun, just kind of rain and cold. You know. Did you ever go to the Haight? I've been to the Haight. It's been a while, but I've been there, yeah. What was the shop that you like? I'm so sad that I'm out of bread now. You're in a drought in New Jersey. Well, you can have all of our rain. I'm sure we need it because California always needs rain. But I am someone who really struggles with not having sun. The sun is happiness for me. 19 in Illinois. Ooh. What kind of soup is this? This is a purple cauliflower soup. Now it is on my face. Don't worry, I have makeup remover wipes if we need them. Am I good? If not spilled yet, you need this on there. Am I good? Venetia, interesting. Is that like a witchy shop? It sounds like a witchy crystal kind of thing, which I know they have a bunch of there. Or at least I'm pretty sure they do. Thank you, Aaliyah. Thank you, Mom. It's a crystal shop. Gotcha. This is the starter. In fact, we need to decide on our main. What do you think? Okay, so for our main, we had the grilled Idaho trout last time. It was very good. I would do it again. Grilled flat iron steak, grilled pork loin with butternut squash, Brussels sprouts, beach mushrooms, and tamarind jus. What do you think, Mom? What should we get? The trout or the pork loin? I guess we could do the steak too. I'll put the steak out there. I'm probably less interested in it, but the pork loin sounds good. Haley? Anyone else have an opinion? This bread is great. By the way, I think I was going to say this, but got sidetracked like I always do. I will be streaming on Thanksgiving. Trout sounds the nicest, even though you already had it. You think I should go trout again? Can we do a poll? Trout versus pork loin? The trout, we had it last time, but it was so stinking good. All right, my mom's leaving. She says she's signing out. Everyone say bye to my mom. She just texted me. You don't love pork? Okay. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Thank you. All right. Thank you so much. Yeah, I don't know. It was just done so well last time. Can I do a quick poll? Maybe someone's already doing it. All right, quick poll. Smile for trout, frown for pork. Smile for trout, frown for pork. Smile for trout, frown for pork. Pork's winning. We did trout last time, so maybe it makes sense. All right, pork loin is winning. That's frown. Smile for trout, frown for pork. Okay, pork it is. It has butternut squash, Brussels sprouts, beach mushrooms, and tamarind jus. 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 All right, mods, are we ready to open things back up again for a little bit? Are you all ready to hop back in? I'm ready if you are. Answer a few questions. Get back in there. Hello, Alex. Welcome, welcome. No, you're not ready. But, like, wouldn't you say it's important? I think it's important, right? I think it's important to answer questions. It's meaningful. It's something that we as a community, I think, need to do. We need to be able to answer the questions. Y'all hang out in the back. I'll go up front. I'll take care of it for a little bit. Y'all, there's a PlayStation in the back, okay? Y'all play some Super Smash Brothers or something. Play some Monopoly. I'll answer questions. We'll be good, okay? Just a little bit, Jay. Just a little bit. Oh, thank you, Owen. Am I still talking to Emily? No. No, we haven't spoken in a long time, which is okay. She's living her life. Hello, Jen. Hi, B. Want to go in the back of those games? There's plenty of games. Sit back and sip some tea. Yes. People can become more compassionate if they understand. I agree. Do I like Disney movies? I'm not a Disney movie. I'm not like a Disney adult, but depends on the Disney movie. Of course. Hello. Which restaurant would I eat for the rest of my life? Maybe Epic Steak? I don't know. That's a tough one. Women don't want men's urinals in their restrooms. Some women do, Devin. This woman does. Did I get the fish? We're going to order pork loin. How are the fun parties? Very fun. Having coffee? Nice. Jealous. Thank you, Alyssa. Not pork? Why not pork? Suzanne wants steak. Watching Encanto. Cool. I've not seen Encanto. Here's a good one from anonymous user. What do you do for recovery? I used to do a 12-step meeting, but I don't anymore. Good question. What is considered an adult? A Disney adult? A Disney adult is someone who's just like an adult who's super obsessed with Disney. Like, even though I like Disney a lot, I'm more into theme parks than like actual Disney. Like, you know, dresses up at the parks. I mean, I literally did that. So maybe I am a Disney adult. I don't know. Okay, what do I do for recovery? Well, I could have gone to 12-step, but it didn't really. I never went. Maybe I could have sped my recovery up if I did. I think my recovery was very deeply connected to my transition in that the thing me working on my transition made recovery possible. So I worked on my transition and that kind of did it. Thank you. Could I have the pork loin, please?
The pork loin from the prefix, huh?
Yeah.
Should I take the menus away?
Yes, please.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Ready for it?
Huh?
You ready to start?
One more time.
You ready to start?
I'm ready.
Okay.
Thank you. Does that make sense? Recovery from using various things. 12-step is not great and doesn't work for everyone. Yeah, and it works for some people, doesn't work for other people. Urinals are for biological. Well, here's a question for you, Devon lady. Once I get my bottom surgery, what then? I won't be able to use the urinal. Try that.
Would you need another soup if I bring it to you?
I suppose.
Do you want it?
Yeah. Thank you. Looks like we're getting another soup. What is my dream vacation? I really want to go to Tokyo Disney. I really want to go to Tokyo Disney. How am I going to pay for bottom surgery? Well, luckily it's covered, so under my insurance. So I will pay my out-of-pocket max. What happened to Oily? Oily? Support you, Lily. So proud of you. Thank you, Maddie. I will have to pay my out-of-pocket max, but it won't be nearly as much because it's covered. Have a genuine question? Yeah, sure. Melissa, ask away. Melissa, that's what I'm here for. Ask away. I have to clean. Don't want to leave the live. Well, maybe keep me on in the background. Is there surgery to change their voice? There is. There is. Will my mom pay? No, my mom's here early. She confirmed that I do not get any support from them. A lot of people's bottom surgeries covered by insurance. Sadly, not as many as you would think. Sadly, not as many as you think. What happened to Ollie? I have no idea. I don't know. Belle, how tall am I? How tall do you think I am? Am I afraid of the negative side effects of bottom surgery, like losing sensation? That's not something that often happens. It really is not something that often happens. Yeah. So that was your question. Well, I really don't know anything about what they are up to. I do not follow them in any way, shape, or form. They hurt our community deeply. So I'm going to tell you this. I don't really think about them, so I don't know. Was I live yesterday? No, Laura, I was not. I was not live yesterday. Hope you're doing good. Thank you, Nick. Hello, Snoopy Giraffe. How's it going? Long time no see. I know you. Why are you not answering me, Ahmed? I'm not sure. No, it's fine, Melissa. I'm happy to answer, but honestly, I don't know. I don't know. You think I'm 6'2"? Well, that's very generous of you. I am 5'12". 5'12". MH. What's MH? I have no idea what NH is. Favorite tea? Peppermint tea. Peppermint tea. It is my favorite tea by a mile. Have I already eaten? We're not done yet. So we've already had a soup. Mental health. Oh. Thank you. What was the question again? Mental health can decline after surgery. I mean, after any surgery, sure. Like recovery, if you're in bed for a month, like from any surgery, your mental health will decline. But the thing is that you get the surgery, not only that your mental health will decline a little bit, but once you're recovered, it goes higher than it was before. Thank you, Nick. Much appreciated. What are some of my favorite women luxuries? I like this question, Sharon. My favorite, feminine luxuries. So, thank you. I don't really, like I said, I spend, my luxury in life is food. That is I don't go to fancy, I don't buy, I buy generic brand makeup, Sephora brand. When I get my nails done, I just get it like a regular spa. Another one. Thank you. I mean, it was good the first time. We'll do it again. This is delicious soup. Thank you so much.
Beautiful, isn't it?
Thank you. Thank you. We got another one. Very good. I don't know what other luxuries. I don't really do spas, massages. Get my hair done every once in a while. I got my why'd they bring another? I don't know. But I'm not complaining. I'm not asking questions. Don't look a gift horse in the mouth. Nails, yeah, I mean, I get them done, but they're not expensive. It's like $40, $50 with tip, I think is how much nails cost. I love how you get dolled up. Thank you. Yeah, I know. They should give me, it's okay. I'm good on bread. I didn't order 2 soups, but we got 2 soups. No, they're not going to charge me twice. reading between the lines, that's not what this is. This is maybe they just had an extra one. I don't know. But y'all, don't look a gift horse in the mouth. They say, here's the second soup. You say, thank you for the second soup. So, yeah, I'm trying to think. Tattoos, I do have tattoos, but only a couple of them on my wrist. I guess technically you could call it one tattoo. It's these two. That's two hearts. This is a lesbian flag heart, and this is a trans flag heart. I got them a couple years ago. Find out at the end, I guess I really don't think Josephine would do that. I thought I heard her say, "Are you ready to start?" Oh, no, she's asking that because she knows that, like, when I stream, I like to take my time, and she wants to know if, like, I'm ready for the next course to come out. No, they realized that it was a question. They know me very well. Yeah, they know me very well. They know me well enough to ask that question. This is one of my favorite restaurants in the city. They're just really good people here. It's one of those things where the experience of eating out and dining out is so much more than just the food, right? There's plenty of restaurants within a mile radius of here that have better food than this restaurant. Not to say that the food here is bad, it's great, but there's not many restaurants that have as good a food as this, and I feel as comfortable as I do here, right? Where people know who I am, right? Where I know the service, I know the team. There's a kindness that comes with this restaurant, right? There's an atmosphere that other restaurants that have, like, technically better food, better is not the right word, it's just like maybe fancier, they don't have. That's why I come here. I feel like restaurants are going to be inviting you to eat there to give reviews. No, actually, I learned my lesson. Hi, Lise. There was a restaurant I asked people to give good reviews to, and it didn't turn out well. So we don't do that anymore. That's also one of the reasons I really don't talk about where I'm at usually. A restaurant reviewer, I kind of do that, sort of, but, like, yeah. What kind of soup is it? This is a, here, I'll show you. It's actually more purple than blue. This is a purple cauliflower soup. Almost like a from home. Yeah, exactly. I feel at home here. I do not know what that is, April. And also someone said, hi, Shane. How's April? The person I'm seeing, she's great. I saw her last night. I'm going to see her today. I am kind of just completely into her so much. I'm so into her. And yeah. So after her work today, she's going to come over. And it's just a nice way to end the day, seeing her. Looks delicious, yeah. Smitten is correct. What does April look like? Cutie. She's a cutie. I am avoiding giving, like, any details. Well, I mean, yeah, I'm not going to give you anything too detailed. Not that, like, me saying that she's, like, 5 foot whatever would narrow things down for you. But all you need to know is that her name is April. And she is someone I'm dating. And I've in the past I've said that she is cis. She's a cisgender woman. She's very kind. She's about my age, a few years older than me, and yeah, she's great. I'm dating someone new and have the same feelings. It's so great. What kind of soup is it? It is a purple cauliflower soup, and it's very good. Flavor profile. So it's kind of just like creamy vegetable stock, and then a lot of cilantro oil, and cilantro purple cauliflower on top. Is kind of the purple little bits you see in here. It's very good, very hearty. I'm happy I found her too. We are very much like. She brought me to see Wicked last night, and I was, like, kind of hesitant, but I'm glad I went. I loved it, and it was nice just sitting next to her for the movie. Am I still poly? Yes, we are in a poly relationship, but I think the idea is that we are each other's primary partner, so we have the ability to date other people, but with the knowledge that, like, we want to be primary partners. I deserve all the happiness. Going on 5 years with your fiance, congrats. Love that. Good for you. I love soup, and I'm so jealous. I mean, it's great soup. I'm not spending Thanksgiving with her. She's working on Thanksgiving, and I'm streaming on Thanksgiving at a restaurant that is doing a special Thanksgiving meal. So that will expect that. That's already, like, reserved. But Friday I'm spending with her. So we're going to do a Thanksgiving meal together. So next Friday I will not stream. Did April watch my live streams before you met her in person? No. In fact, something I really appreciated was she didn't know I was even a content creator when we met, which is like great because that means we got to start on equal footing. Makes me so happy that the relationship fits my needs. I know, right, Emily? It's so great. And thank you, Carlos. Hi, Cricket. Hello, welcome back, Blue. How did I meet her? I met her at a party. And we immediately jived. I saw her from across the room, was like, ooh, cutie. Who pays when you go on dates together? Great question, Cherry. Thank you, Jenny. And hello, Selena. I love the comment section today, too. Let's make it always this nice. We trade off. So I paid for the movie tickets last night and the popcorn and drinks. She paid for some Twizzlers and some other snacks that we picked up at Safeway on the way. I bought some tickets. Yeah, like half and half. We trade off. There's no like one person who pays. Yeah. How do you go up to someone you fancy? It's so hard. It is, but I am. Look, I can't lie here. I just happen to have that kind of confidence. But if you don't, it is really difficult. Just think of it. Here's something you can try. I think sometimes people get tripped up on like introductions. Just go up and start asking them questions about something, right? Like almost like you don't even need to say, "Hey, what's your name?" Be like, "Hey, did you see the so-and-so over there?" Right? Like maybe there's like something, noteworthy or interesting of conversation happening at the party. Like, did you see the person's costume over on the other side? Isn't that crazy? Yeah. Oh, by the way, I'm Lily. Yeah. Blah, blah, blah. Yes, it was Laura. Oh, shoot. Thank you so much. Go up and give a compliment. Yeah. I mean, what did I say to her? I'm trying to think. What did I say? I said like, hey, oh yeah, because it was a costume party. I went up to her and said, hey, oh my God, I love your costume. And she said, wow, thank you, I love yours. And then I was like, I'm Lily, by the way, cool. Have you been to this kind of party before? And she said, oh yeah, no, it's been a while. I was like, oh, cool. What was the last? And we just immediately fell into it. I think that's how it started. Yeah, of course. Epic Steak I love Epic Steak, one of my favorites. Have I decided on a live stream schedule yet? So, good question, Mac. I am leaning towards, just to start for now, again, not committing to this, but Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. Because yesterday I took off, and it was honestly really nice to have that break in the middle, because it allowed me to make a video, a film and edit a video that I could post this morning, which I really liked. It gave me a little bit of a breather emotionally, because even though it doesn't seem like it, streaming can be a lot. So that's kind of where I'm at, but I'm not sure yet. Is April more extrovert or introvert? From what I can tell, somewhere in the middle, maybe leaning more introvert. Would you say poly or settle down with someone? Carlos, my goal is to have it both ways, because the idea, let's say that April is someone I want to settle down with. You can be in a long-term, settled down relationship with someone who is a primary partner while also still having other secondary partners. Just just because you have multiple partners doesn't mean you're not able to settle down. Does that make sense? Thank you, Mal. Did I order anything else? Yes, we have a pork loin coming next. Please respect women's hard-won safe spaces. Men ruin things for us. I'm sorry to hear that. But trust me when I say that I have the utmost respect for women's safe spaces, and I use them as a woman, respectfully. I tried straightening my bangs with my natural hair. Straightening my bangs. What do you mean you mean with this? This is my natural hair. I have straightened my bangs before, but the problem is, look how long it is. It like goes on when it's straight. I have to do curtain bangs. What if they decide later not to be poly? Would I leave? It had to be a conversation, because if it would have to be a conversation. Which packet of tea do you grab at continental breakfast? Mint or lemon? Well, if it's between the herbal teas, always going to be peppermint. Always. Doesn't it bother you to think of her with someone else? I couldn't do it. It would bother me to think of her with someone else as a primary partner because that's what I want her to be for me. And that is something that you can only have one primary. But if she's out like having fun with other people and, getting other needs met that I am not necessarily filling, I want her to be happy and I want her to have fun and I want to share in her successes and joy. So it's not like jealousy doesn't exist for me. It absolutely does. But at the same time, I recognize the need in myself to want to see others to meet my full needs, right? So when I see her do it, I understand it better. Am I attracted to men and women? No, just women. Sorry for all the hate I get. Thank you. Thank you, Bree. Recent favorite show from 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 It's So Great. I guess you do it in your own way that fits the boundaries for each other and communicate together. Absolutely. I love that. Allowing your partner to be free and be themselves. Yeah, and I want her. Why does it seem so complicated? I mean, if it seems complicated, you don't have to do it, right? It's not terribly complicated for me. And even if it is, it's worth it, right? People who are poly don't do it because it's complicated. We do it because it is fulfilling for us. We do it because it makes our lives happier, easier, better, more liberated. That's why we do it. So the complicatedness, if that is the word you want to use, is worth it. Is it along the lines of, this is a good one from Sharon. Is it along the lines of quote unquote, emotions are for you two only, but fun can be had with others? Good question. I think that is, so you're drawing a hard line there of like, emotions are just for us when fun can be had with others. I would call what you're describing the definition of an open relationship, which, depending on how our relationship evolves, it could be more like that. That being said, I think the way we've kind of defined it just to start is that it would be okay to have some emotions with others, but the idea of a secondary partner versus a primary partner, right? Where like our home base person, our main person, like our main focus partner is each other. And even if there are emotions with other people, that's where communication comes in, right? Where, yes, you can have feelings for someone else, but like, is that person, you see what I'm talking about? Like, is that person your secondary partner, right? Or is, it's kind of hard to explain where the line between secondary and primary partner goes. I'm not doing a great job of explaining it. From is finally getting clout is so good. It's not complicated at all. I'm not poly, but I see why people argue that. Lone Star, nope, haven't seen that. I think all the toxic poly shows show it in a bad light. What do you mean by that, Laura? Yeah, the new season is crazy. Yeah, From is like Lost. Is your girlfriend a lesbian? Or does she like you? Another great nasty comment. I will answer it still, Devin Lady. We haven't decided on the words girlfriend yet, but I have a feeling it's probably coming soon. I am a woman, and she sees me as a woman. She is not a lesbian, though. She, I think, would probably call herself bi or pan, because she has dated men. In fact, she's going through a divorce. She was married to a man for a long time. So she's still definitely interested in men. But her interest in me is in me as a woman. What if I want to be shared, but I don't want to share my partner? Well, Brooke, that's not something that's impossible, but you need to talk to your partner about that, right? It is a little bit of an imbalance, but if it's an imbalance that your partner is okay with, then sure. You can do whatever you want as long as it's agreed upon in your relationship. Of course, Sharon. Is that what happened with Emily? Is what happened with Emily. Emily and I just had what I will call irreconcilable differences. I don't want to get too deep into it, just for her privacy and my privacy, because I don't even really talk to her anymore. So I'm only going to say enough so that I don't like cross that boundary with her, because I still have so much respect for Emily. She's great. She's a wonderful person. I wish her all the best. And when we broke up, we talked about this. Like I said something to the effect of like, I'm not going to get too much into it when people ask because I know people do. And that's where we left it. Hello, Ginger. What if emotions, this is another great question from Maddie. What if emotions grow more intense for the secondary partner than the primary partner? Good question. I mean, here's the thing. If that happens, you got to talk to your primary partner about it because they're probably going to be not okay with that. You would imagine, probably. It's possible for things to flip, but again, like everyone's got to know everything. Polyamory only works with communication. If you're not communicating about feelings, especially something as major as that, everything's going to fall apart. Even in this case, if the primary switches to a secondary or vice versa, things are already going to be on the rocks. Do you like men occasionally? No. Is it considered cheating if, here's a good one, is it considered cheating if they're with someone and told you about it? So if April went to, in fact, I think, is it tonight? Tomorrow night? She's going to hang out with some new friends who I think might be something of a prospect for her. If something happened while she was with them, the expectation is that she would tell me and that I would be like, cool. If she didn't tell me, that would be more of a problem. Because with poly, you have to communicate about everything. Am I in an open relationship or just poly? I would call what I'm in poly currently. You wanted different things for your future. Yeah, pretty much. Hi, Justine. Does it bother people more if... Wait, hold on, sorry. I'm trying to catch up on comments. Does it bother people more if you just refuse to get angry like they want? Yes, absolutely. I believe so, Candy. Hello, Ania. I don't know what MBTI is. All good, Dollface. Can you give Josephine? Oh yeah, we always tip well. Would you date someone ace? I have, in fact. It wasn't easy because I am not ace. And ace people come in a lot of different flavors. Like, not being ace doesn't mean one definite thing. But I wouldn't say no to dating an ace person, but it can be a little difficult. One of the reasons that poly is so hopeful. Any advice on how to break up peacefully? Speak your truth and be as kind as possible. Why do you always eat outside? I'm inside right now. But are we in a relationship or just dating? I would say we're in a relationship or dating right now. I wouldn't call it a relationship just yet, but it is certainly moving in that direction. What's ace? Ace, look it up. I don't know if I can say the second half of the word. What's the most LGBT-friendly place you visited? Probably San Francisco. Did I miss the meal? Nope. We are waiting for our portloin. Got your bottom surgery pre-op scheduled. Good for you, Justine. Congrats. Would you ever go to Seattle? I have been to Seattle. It was very gray and rainy, but I didn't dislike it otherwise. It was nice. Yeah, there we go. If two people are the primary in a poly relationship, why would a third join to be less loved? It's a good question, Raul. I was actually talking to April about this the other day, where she expressed interest in being a third between two primaries. Because, and I've done that before as well, at least for like an evening, where you get to bear witness to two other people's love, right? And in some ways, you get to kind of like be a part of that love for an evening. You get to feel that love, but also kind of not have to be a part of it. Does that make sense? It's very heartwarming to see two people in that intimate way be in love. And it's almost kind of like an honor to be a part of it. Hello, Kyle. How are you doing? Hello. And hello, welcome back, Amy. Do I tell my server my pronouns? My server knows my pronouns, but I typically do tell my servers my pronouns. But this server we have today has known me for a long time. Seattle has beautiful springs and falls. I'm sure it does. Would I ever come to London? I've been many times and enjoy it and would love to go back again. I should stay in San Francisco? You mean like versus Seattle? Yeah, I don't think I would move to Seattle, if that's what you're getting at. Yes, it is Flame Princess. I live closer to Seattle. Gotcha. The fluffy heart is so cute. Fluffy heart? Fluffy heart? What do you mean by fluffy heart? Am I wearing a fluffy heart? I'm not sure. Hello, Emily. Hello. I don't know how to say your name, but hello. How was the soup? Fantastic. This is our second one. Oh, you sent me a heart. I missed it. I'm sorry. Thank you, Amy. Thank you. Thank you. Did I lose my own job? I've seen this talk of HR allegations. I'd like to address it. So there's this person who used to work for me, who I believe is like a very active part of like the anti-Lily crew. Um, Basically, what happened is there at my old job, which I very willingly left. There was these like 12-hour days that we would do where anytime school was out and the kids needed a place to be, we just like take them for the entire day. We go on a field trip. There's all sorts of, it was just these like long, exhausting days with taking care of kids. And it was always very chaotic. And I think what that person is referring to is that one time I needed to like change shirts because I was very sweaty. And I went to like an uninhabited corner, thank you, of the facility where there was no one. Ooh, thank you. And this is definitely pre-transition, by the way. And just like quickly change shirts. Now, was I a great boss beforehand? No, I was not. In fact, I would say I was like a mediocre boss at best. I think I had good moments, but I wasn't a great boss. I was also like 24, 25, and did not have the best support above me in terms of like managerial tactics. So I can understand why some people who used to work for me did not like me. But I tried my best. And I think over the 2 years that I had the job, I did a lot of good. I made a lot of mistakes too. But yeah, anyways. Whatever behemoth, I have no idea what that's about. That I have no idea what that I haven't even seen. I really don't know what that is. I've not seen it. Don't know. I mean, certainly it's not something that was ever intentional. I would never, because I haven't read whatever it is, there's a chance that maybe I crossed that boundary. But again, probably the main problem with working there at this particular place was I never got any feedback. So there was an instance where there was like 6 months where I was doing a bunch of stuff that bothered people. Maybe that was part of it. Maybe. I don't know because no one ever told me like, hey, don't do that. And then one day they sat me down and was like, hey, everything you've done for the past 6 months has made us miserable. And it was like, oh, and it was like devastating because I didn't know. So in short, like, was I a great boss? No. I'm sure I did a lot of stuff at that job, which I would look back now on and be like, oh my God, what are you doing? Stop. But I will say that nothing I did at that job was with anything less than the best intentions. And a lot of the things I did wrong, I kept doing wrong because I didn't know that it bothered anyone. Because people really struggled at that job to say things. It just wasn't in the culture. And that wasn't my fault. It was like a bigger organization than that. It really wasn't in the culture to talk like that. So anyways, yes, if I've done something that, like, and again, this was like 2017. If there's someone listening who I hurt in some way, fewer under me, and it's really not that many people. It was like 4 or 5 people. But if that's you, I'm sorry. I apologize. And I wish I could have been a better boss. Was it a daycare? Kind of. Yeah, kind of. Yeah. Anyways, no, it's fine, Behemoth. No, again, I'm happy to answer these questions. Would you and April date someone together? I don't know. Thank you, Sunshine. I don't know if that would be something we do. I have no idea. I don't. We're still like learning about each other, so I think it would be a little too soon to be able to definitively answer that question. Hi, Sam. Why did I stop doing lives? Totally happy to tell you I needed a mental health break. So I disappeared off the face of the earth for a few months. That's really all it is. I'm still figuring out my new schedule. I haven't committed to anything yet, but yeah, I needed a break. So I took a break. That's really all it was. I apologize for so suddenly disappearing. And without explanation, I just needed to go away for a second. So I did. Missed you too, Leah. Okay, this is a pork loin with beach mushrooms, tamarind jus, and Brussels sprouts. Let's give it a shot. Oh, well, thank you, Sam. Hopefully, I'd love for you to stick around. You want some? Check for okra. No okra. No okra, luckily. It's good. It's good. It's lean. Love that I work from home, so I get to catch your lives during the day. Your food looks yummy. Thank you, Poppy. What will happen with the previous girl who was on lives? I mean, Kate, my friend Kate, who was on a few times. Thank you, Ange. Oh, this is a good question from Ginger. Is it a sweet sauce? No, very savory. It doesn't even taste like tamarind, if I'm being honest. I will say, really nice, like, char flavor on this. No one, so one of the main misconceptions about being trans is that I'm changing or that we're changing our gender. When in reality, I was born a girl. I was just mislabeled as a boy. And I thought I was a boy for a while because I didn't realize that I was given this label that actually didn't apply to me. So no one inspired me to change because I never had to change. I had to change my label. So kind of the packaging, my wardrobe, my general appearance, my name maybe. But I've always been a girl. Now, did someone inspire me to come out? Sure. Plenty of content creators out there who, especially in the early days, were really helpful. Made it in time for the entree. Yes, he did. What am I eating? It's a pork loin. It's very good. Pork loin, so we've got beach mushrooms. Oh, this knife keeps falling in. Very nice butternut squash. Delicious. Thank you. Beach mushrooms, butternut squash, Brussels sprouts, pork loin, and a tamarind jus, which is more savory than sweet. In fact, I would call it entirely savory. Do I still speak to Felicity? I do. She's a sweetie. Love the way you eat. Thank you. You'll never understand. Well, I'll tell you what, Kylie. If you have any questions, feel free to ask, because I am here to help people understand. Any question at all. You got questions about bathrooms, happy to answer. Estrogen, happy to answer. Bottom surgery, facial surgery, any of it, happy to answer the questions. I want to start making videos of myself, but I'm camera shy. Oh, well, Crystal Lee, I think you should. I think it's great to create. The unfortunate answer is that you just got to start doing it. There's no like real. You asked a question about cramps. What about cramps? Do I get cramps? Is that your question? The answer is no. I do not get a period because I do not have a uterus. Oh, thank you, Ginger. Thank you, Jade. Happy birthday. Maybe I missed a surgery update. Yeah, so I am working on bottom electrolysis downstairs. And so bottom surgery will be in about a year because roughly this coming summer, I will be getting facial surgery, which is how many more months of electrolysis? Unclear, but because facial surgery is most likely coming first, it will probably be between like 6 to 10 more months. Yeah. Do I have a blank? I do. Hi, Lily. I got a new puppy. Congratulations. When did I start to realize I was trans? 2020. I think the inkling was there like late. Maybe late. No, I first brought it up to my therapist in April of 2020, just as like a maybe this is me. And then I knew for sure October 2020. Does insurance cover hair removal? Yes, I have a copay, but it is covered. I know, it's very exciting, Flame Princess. Why don't I have a beard? I used to. A big one. Very bushy. I got laser hair removal. Does my family support? Absolutely. My mom was actually here earlier. I have Kimberly, but the only thing we can do is be strong. Thank you very much. Is this considered a mental illness? It is not. It is not. No more than being left-handed is considered a mental illness. It's just the way that you're born. Mm. Do you think having to spend so much time with yourself in COVID helped you work it out? Yes. In fact, that's the case for a lot of people, not just me. It's commonly referred to as the Great Awakening, where a lot of trans people started having to introspect when they hadn't before during COVID. I'm one of them. Do I post pictures of my old self? Yes. In fact, my most recent video I posted this morning has a lot of them, about halfway through. It's like a minute-long video, and there's probably like 8 or 9 pictures of me pre-transition and then early transition. It is not my natural hair color. My natural hair color is brown, so not too different from this, but wanting FFS and voice feminization surgery. Honestly, Estella, Reddit. Look at Reddit and surgeons in your area. Would I recommend electrolysis over waxing? I wax myself. Well, they're very different, right? Waxing grows back. When you wax something, it takes a while, but it's going to grow back. Electrolysis completely stops hair growth, right? But it takes a long time, right? It would be nearly impossible. It would take like your entire life to do a full body electrolysis. Electrolysis is more for like an upper lip, right? Or downstairs, right? Even that, it's like a year to 2 years of electrolysis for just a small area. Somewhere in between, I recommend laser. How did I find peace with the election results? I haven't found peace, but I'm trying to distract myself, honestly. Will you consider voice surgery? No, I like my voice. If I wanted to change it, I would just train it instead of doing a surgery. Am I going to wear that? What is going to cost a lot? When do you not use the women's bathroom? I always use the women's bathroom. I was meant to be a redhead. Thank you. How's the pork compared to the trout? I think I prefer the trout. But I think that's just the nature of the pork loin. You know, it's just a little bit more of a tougher meat. The flavors are great. The flavor is great. But the trout here is just cooked to perfection. You don't want a hairy blank area. It's a sensory issue. I mean, yeah, go for laser then. Or even electrolysis. Thank you, Joy. I should be forbidden to use a women's bathroom. Let's not mute M26. You might have muted it. Can I ask why? Why don't you just get dysphoria? I do get dysphoria. Would estrogen meds help decrease the size of my Adam's apple? No. Sadly, no. Estrogen will make your skin softer. It will, over time, feminize your face. It will redistribute body fat. It will go from certain places to another place. Again, this is over a long period of time. It will help you feel more yourself if you are a trans femme. Adam's apples, sadly, do not go away. I've heard of someone like voice training it away, but I'm getting mine removed surgically next year. What do I do for locker rooms? You know, I actually used a women's locker room for the first time about a month ago. I was terrified because I was at like a gym class thingy and I didn't even realize, of course, it's locker room. So there's people like showering and I was like, oh my God, I hope no one like thinks I'm here for the wrong reasons. And it was fine. Yeah. Post more. Okay, Crystal, I will do my best. I was thinking of reposting my streams for subscribed people on TikTok. Or maybe I could start doing it on YouTube. Okay. Weekend plans. Yeah. I'm seeing April tonight. I'm not sure about tomorrow. Saturday, I'm going dancing with April and some friends. And then Sunday, I'm not sure. I think you're probably one of the most safe women to be around in a bathroom. Thank you. Say more YouTube videos. I'll work on that. Anyone can go into either bathroom and do bad things, regardless of gender. True. Some cis women have noticeable Adam's apples. Also very true, Nicole. Hold on. What happens if all of a sudden you don't want to be a girl anymore and you want to go back to your gender? Good question, McKenna. And also, someone just sent a very generous gift. I will read it in a second. What happens if I don't want to be a girl anymore? So, again, I appreciate this question. I'd encourage you to think about it less as one day I woke up and decided I wanted to be a girl, and more of one day I woke up and realized I always had been a girl, right? Excuse me, I just inhaled a piece of cilantro. It was never my choice to be a girl, right? Just in the same way I would imagine from your name, and feel free to correct me if I'm wrong, but I would imagine that you didn't choose to be a girl, right? No one chooses to be a boy or a girl. You just are. So it's not like I would go back because I never decided to change, right? I've always been this way. In fact, my life would be easier if I was a man. So much easier. Why don't I want to get my voice fixed up? I have dysphoria. I have dysphoria, just not around my voice. Any Thanksgiving plans? Thursday, I am streaming. Thanksgiving, I am streaming. So if you have time on Thanksgiving, you're welcome to hang out. I'm going to be at a restaurant eating a special Thanksgiving meal. Friday, I am going to be with April, though. How Cal? I don't know what that means. Has anyone ever kicked you out of the bathroom? No. And if they did, I would not go willingly. Can we get a fit check in a little bit? Yes. I would like to read this gift first. I'm going to stream a meal on Thanksgiving. Thank you, Ava. Do I know what time on Thanksgiving? Yes, 1:30 p.m. Pacific time. Have I been kicked out of a girl's bathroom? No. And I'd like to see someone try. We got a very generous gift, y'all. Oh. Okay. No, there's no name attached to this one. I'm allowed to use the first initial note, though. G. Oh, God, I want to say their name so bad. But G. G, hello. Thank you, friend. G sent $50, y'all. You hear that? 50. Hi, Josh. Hello. Long time no see. G, you are insanely generous. Hello, Ava Bear. So we've had a couple of really generous gifts today. This gift firmly puts us in the place of now this meal is, I think, covered. And now every gift, so not only has G gifted in a way that makes this meal covered, now it means that pretty much every gift that comes after this, ring the bell, yes, goes directly to things like my estrogen and my rent and my dog's now, he needs insulin now, right? Like, that's not cheap. Things like this. It's so affirming to get this kind of love from y'all so that I can keep doing this because I freaking love it. And I said this earlier, I'd be lying if I said I didn't have an ego, right? I love streaming. I love talking to y'all. I love hanging out with y'all. But I'd also be lying if I said that I didn't have a mission, right? I love doing this every day. It's so meaningful to me to be able to do this and talk to y'all and answer your questions. And it would be such a sad day if I couldn't do it anymore. So gifts like G's, when I say it goes a long way, I just want you to know how sincere I am. It's so huge to be able to pay my rent every day and do this because I freaking love doing it. Thank you. Everyone say thank you to G. I'm going to take a fancy sip and then we'll keep answering questions. Cheers. Someone asked, who am I attracted to? I'm attracted to women primarily. Not interested in men. Non-binary femmes? Great. Lily doesn't stream very much anymore. Let's get excited. Well, thank you. I'm coming back though. I'm coming back. My current thinking is I'm trying to stream every day. Maybe like a Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday situation. Cause thank you, Ava Bear. Cause that seems just like, I don't know, where I get a nice little break in the middle. I can, do some video editing there and take care of business on Wednesdays, but still, be doing stuff. And I don't know. maybe you'll get a better stream 4 days a week instead of 5, because 5 days a week is a lot. We'll see. Discord will not come back. Discord was just the cause of a lot of problems. I love Discord, but currently we're just going to keep it all on TikTok. Hello, Kyra. Am I saying that right? Hello. Hello. TikTok, exactly, Behemoth. You have Wednesdays off from work too? Am I still dating the girl from the candy shop? No. We broke up. But I am dating someone new. And I am smitten. Oh, am I smitten with her. She is so sweet. She's so cute. I'm seeing her tonight. It's great. I haven't felt like this in a long time, if ever. I hope so too, Enzo. Thank you, Kimberly. Love you too. Thank you, Ava Bear. Smitten like a kitten. Exactly. Thank you, Brooke. Thank you, Chloe. What am I eating? This is a pork loin. Yeah, thank you, Crystal. I'm gonna go ahead and mute there. Anyways, so no, I'm not dating. Emily and I broke up a while ago. It's been a second. Thank you, Josh. You like my blowout? Me too. I would do it more often. It's just, it takes a lot of time. I'm really not good at doing it myself. It's very time consuming, but I'm probably going to do it again later next month. Thank you, Lance. Thank you, Mal. 2 of my glasses have lenses, yes. It's not like a super strong prescription, but if I were to take them off, it's still close enough that I can read, but if it were any farther, it would be blurry. Exactly, Behemoth. How long ago did I start identifying as she, her? Good question. It was a bit of a process because it took me a couple months to come out to everyone. But by early 2022, I was out to the world. And for the most part, throughout 2020, most of 2021, everyone who's, a big part of my life knew who I was. Okay, bye, Josh. See ya. Your glasses are so strong, they make my face look like a bowling pin. Okay, but Brooke, when you see people like that who have really strong glasses, it's actually really cute. I really like that look. I didn't have surgery yet, no. Last time I got misgendered, Monday or Tuesday? I believe so, Jenny. Yeah, number 38. I so rarely wear this shade, too. Skincare routine. So, every night I wash my face. Great, Brooke. Every night I wash my face. I have this, green tea cucumber mist. Then I drop some, oil, face oil, good oil. I don't know. It's orange. And that's it. That's it. Estrogen is also very helpful. Was electrolysis worth it? Oh, yeah. Is the meat chewy? Yes, but it's very good. Thank you, Renisha. I appreciate it. Why do you think you get misgendered? Honestly, I think probably the biggest reason I get misgendered is my voice. You might have a different opinion. Thank you, Lance. You might have a different opinion, but I think that's why. The trolls filter themselves out. I think so, Kyle. Skin Script Mist. I'm not sure. It's a clear bottle. The mist itself is green. I got it on Amazon. These particular earrings came from San Francisco Pride. What was my old name? Oh, and someone sent a really nice gift. I'll read it in just a second. So my old name, I'm happy to tell you, with a caveat, just know that asking that can be kind of an offensive question to some trans people. Not offensive to me, because I'm here to answer your questions. I think I did, Alyssa. I'm going to read it in just a second. Thank you in advance. Mwah, thank you. My old name, my birth name was Nicholas, or I went by Nick for many years. But it's when you ask a trans person that, it's kind of an irrelevant question, because even though I get that you're curious, you'll never need to know that name. In fact, it's probably easier that you don't. You only really need to know my name right now, because that's the name I want to be called. So I would just avoid asking that question to others. Milika, I promise I'm not skipping your comments. I think they're just getting filtered. Try and ask in a different way. Invest in a good skincare routine. Oh, no. Mine is great. I mean, look, right? And I don't really break out at all. No, you're fine, Lily. Some days I wish you didn't say because people comment it. Oh, my birth name? I'm sorry, Lance. Provide a free. Oh, yeah, feel free to DM me. What am I eating? This is a pork loin. Okay, there's a really nice gift that came through. Thank you, everyone, by the way. Also sweet. Wow, that's really nice. Okay, this person has already let me know on comments who they are, so I'm going to read their name. Otherwise, I would just read their first initial. This is from. Wait, let me see what their username is just to make sure. I'm pretty sure it's their username. Yes. This is from Alyssa Jean, who is a subscriber. Alyssa sent $25. That's a lot of money. Thank you, Alyssa. And they said just a little to help out and make things a little easier. So happy you're back and doing good. With a red heart emoji and a hand heart emoji. Thank you, Alyssa. First off, a very fancy sip of tea for you. Thank you. Second off, once again, it makes it all possible. It makes it possible for me to spend my time. People often will be like, well, just get a job, right? This is a job. Even though it doesn't look like one, it looks like I'm just like sitting enjoying myself at a restaurant. I am, but I'm also talking, right? And answering questions and making content. It is a job that I love, and it doesn't feel like a job, but it is the way I support myself. And without gifts like this, it doesn't happen. I am lucky to have y'all. So know that I appreciate it. Thank you, Alyssa. Thank you. Where do I see my DMs? Probably Insta, if you want to message me there. Am I ever going to get the surgery? I am. Bottom surgery. Bottom surgery tentative for the end of next year. Is my hair naturally curly? Yes. What age did I start on social media? Like full-time content creator was early 2023. Or late 2022. Lily never clocks out. I am always working on content, it's true. My hair is naturally curly. Thank you, Charlie. Thank you, Lance. And thank you, Evelyn. The earrings are from a San Francisco Pride. There's like a small creator that makes them. Not gonna lie, I forget what they're called. Do I eat breakfast? Sometimes. I ate 2 protein muffins for breakfast. They were double chocolate flavored. What am I eating? This is or was a pork loin. My voice is deep. Why? Why is my voice deep? My voice is deep because I was not lucky enough to be on hormones when I was younger. That's largely because I didn't know I was trans when I was younger. So I went through an entire puberty that I didn't want to go through and couldn't figure out why I was hating it so much. But that made my voice much deeper. So that's where it is today. That being said, a lot of trans people will change their voice. I could if I wanted to by training it, but it's a lot of work and it's not something I'm super focused on. Ring the bell. Am I going to order? Okay, what do you mean by ring the bell, Behemoth? You're out of questions. Okay. You think your parents would have let you take hormones when I was younger? I think so. I think it would have been a conversation, but my parents are very supportive of me today. And I think it would have probably been a tougher conversation then because the world wasn't where it is today then. But I think we would have gotten there. Ring the bell is a donation over $50. Oh, I did not know. Okay. Now we know what ring the bell is. I've been great, Kiwi. Hello. What did I do before content creating? I was in tech. So you could have stopped your voice if you took hormones before puberty. Well, when puberty just starts, you take hormone blockers. There's a way you can like direct your puberty in the other direction. So yes, your daughter did at 9. Fantastic. So when people are like, "Oh, don't let kids transition until they're 18," so much damage is done. Like my voice was like this by the time I was 18. In order for me to have not gotten a low voice, I would have needed to be on hormone blockers at like 10 or 11. Your parents seem nice, but it was a different time. Yeah, I still think we would have gotten there. But it would have just been like a little bit more of I want to give them the credit because I think we would have gotten there. Oh, what do you think? Should we get dessert? Should we get some butterscotch pudding? Or maybe we'll get the dessert menu and see. I'm not for dessert today. Hello, Mallory. How's my love life? Gorgeous. My son started at 12 on testosterone shots. That's fantastic. I think we've talked about this before. We love that. We love a supportive parent. Yeah, sounds good. Is this sub only? No. Scratching will pay. Okay, I'll stop. Sorry. Regular puberty after going off the blockers. I'm not sure exactly how it works, but blockers help like push the pause button on whatever puberty is naturally happening. And then over time, you nudge it in the other direction with either estrogen or testosterone. Let's do something you've never tried. What do you mean? What do you mean, Emily? Do you prefer when restaurants are empty? I don't mind if they're busy. I mind if they're loud. So oftentimes empty means quieter. How's Emily? I don't know. I hope she's doing okay. I haven't talked to her in a long time. Don't go sub only because I can't afford it. All right, we'll go eventually, but we're doing pretty well right now. The chat is very nice. Thank you, Chris. So we'll keep it the way it is. Recommended age for taking hormones. I mean, as soon as puberty starts is when you want to get on hormone blockers. Oh, it's not that. Well, we broke up. We broke up. I mean, friends, sure, but we don't really talk anymore because we're exes. It's nothing against her. It's just painful and difficult, and also our lives are different. It's nothing against her. Raja Behemoth. Hello, Sarah. Hello, Natasha. I mean, something, never had as a dessert. Okay, we'll see. I'm not entirely sure. What time is it? It's 1:37. Wow. I'm not sure. Their desserts don't change all that much. So there's a solid chance that we've had all the desserts, but we'll take a look. Yeah, of course, Mallory. Of course. And thank you, Chloe. Hello, Caden. How you doing? Or Cadence. Oh, thank you, Lexi. And the lipstick shade is Sephora Lip Stain number 38. So what I do is I only wash my hair maybe once a month. Otherwise, I just rinse it. And I use, what's it called? Paul Mitchell leave-in tea tree conditioner. And I, take like 8 or 9 pumps of it, put it in my hair, comb it out with a wet brush, comb down my bangs. I take what's it called? Microfiber towel, and I kind of squeeze down on my bangs just to get a lot of water out. I squeeze out the lower part of my hair as well. And that's it. Nothing crazier than that. Your name is Mallory. Oh, okay. Hello, Mallory. Been here a few times. Yes. Oh, well, thank you for resubscribing. And thank you, Roy. Was I still eating out daily during my break? No. I was cooking a lot more. Emily, thank you for subscribing. Hello. Cheers to you, Emily. I will tell you this. At 300 subscribers, we're at 268 right now, so 32 away. We'll go to the Cheesecake Factory. So we're getting there. Hello, Em. Welcome back. How's it going? If I could pick any other name, what would I pick? Thank you, Sam, for subscribing. Another fancy sip for Sam. Any other name? Probably Maya, which is my middle name, or Rose. A fragrance update, sure. Will that be a sub-only stream? I don't know. Probably not. Probably not. I've been a part of the Discord and everything. I'm more quiet, but randomly pop in to talk a lot. Gotcha. Well, hi. Welcome back. Cheesecake Factory is great. Fragrance update. Yeah, so I got my Mandorlo de Sicilia fragrance in the mail a few days ago. It's been fantastic. I wore it yesterday. I also got this like $10 fragrance on Amazon called Cocoa Musk or Choco Musk. And it's really good for $10. I'm wearing it right now, and it's wonderful. I also got some samples coming in the mail. One of a Joe Malone scent called Dark Amber and Ginger Lily, which I am obsessed with. Also one from Montale called Chocolate Greedy, which I'm very into. And I also have one from Hermes, which is stupid expensive. But I got like a very small 2 milliliter thing called I think it's called Hermescent, Hermescence, and it's like an apple pie scented thing, which I'm excited for. But I don't know if it's good yet because I haven't tried it yet. So. I literally have been feeling so down, but your lives making me feel happy. Oh, well, thank you, Cadence. I'm sorry you felt sad. Do I have a wish list? I do. I think I updated it a little bit recently. It's in my link tree, I believe. What's for dessert? We're going to see what's on the menu. I'm not sure yet. Yeah, I think I added a few things to my wish list. I still need to go on and update. It's been a while since I've like really gone through it. What does April think of my fragrance choices? From what I can tell, she enjoys them. She has told me several times that I smell fantastic. So, yeah. The little cup, I know, isn't it so cute? I wish I could show you the screenshot of me texting my girlfriend. Oh, it's so sweet. Thank you. I'm glad to be back. Y'all make me happy. Honestly, it's such like a wonderful way to spend your time talking to people like this. I enjoy it. I really, really do. What do you think? Should we reapply lipstick? Do I ever do video unboxings? That's a good question. Not as a part of like my main type of content. My content is generally not like so product focused. Not that I wouldn't do it, but I don't have. I'm not like, I wouldn't call myself a fashion influencer or like a beauty influencer so much. Like these things are all part of my content, but I'm not like out there on the cutting edge of like recommending what you should buy, if that makes sense. Designer label, I don't know. I don't know if I have one. I guess there's a brand that I've been into lately called Classic Rock Couture. They're fantastic. If you want to go on their Instagram or TikTok and say Lily sent me, maybe they'll give me free stuff. I haven't gotten anything free from them, but Classic Rock Couture, they're really great. 31 subs away from Cheesecake Factory. Heck yeah. Hair influencer. Thank you, Behemoth. Oh my God, she's back on TikTok. Thank you. All right. Thank you, Gray. All right. Thank you. How does the lip look? Is that reapplied sub only? We can go back to sub only for a little bit. Let's do that. It's been a second. Hang out in sub only for a few minutes. Do I ever watch makeup tutorials? Not much these days. All right, sub only for just a little bit. How's everyone doing? Take a little break. Thank you to my moderators. Love y'all. Do I watch makeup tutorials? I can't remember the last time I did. I mean, I would say that I'm pretty happy, thank you, Nick, with my makeup skills as they stand. Are they expert level? I wouldn't even call them that good, but they're good enough that I can put on makeup for the most part. Are we good with this lip? Is it even for the most part, at least as far as y'all can tell? But early days of my content, I used to do nothing but put on makeups. Best place to DM me is Insta. Ever thought about changing my hair color? Well, I mean, I did just get it dyed red. But beyond that, it's kind of hard because I don't want to bleach my hair. I would love to be blonde, but bleaching your hair, it can do some serious damage to it. Yeah. Oh no, Enzo. Do you want to talk about it? I'm love to hear about it, or love to hear about it, maybe not the right word, but if you want to talk about it, we can definitely talk about it. And thank you, Nick. Always been your after work entertainment. Thank you.
Lily, on a le menu des desserts.
Oui. Dessert nouveau?
Non, le dernier c'était le ginger pear crisp.
Oh.
I think you tried that.
Oui.
Donc c'est le dernier.
Anything you recommend?
I like the crunch cake. I like the ginger, but if you want to have something different, I like the crunch cake. We have nice sorbets, ice creams also.
I don't know if I had the pear and ginger crisps.
Have you tried?
I don't know. I think I'm going to go butterscotch pudding today, honestly.
Okay.
Do the
Want me to give
prefix.
you a minute? Well, you get a little discount. You get $2 off.
Yeah, let's
Think
do.
about it?
I think I was in the mood for butterscotch today.
Let's do it.
Perfect. Thank
Thank you.
you. I have type 1 diabetes. My boss told me I can't work. What? That doesn't make any sense. It's hard to control because even if I do insulin, I can still be high and need more insulin. Yeah. No, that's not okay. I'm not an expert on how to go about these things, fixing that kind of thing, but that doesn't sound right or okay or legal. So I don't know if maybe there's someone in here that can recommend what to do next. Ooh, thank you, Nick. Whoa, wow. I'm just that might be my favorite emote of all time. It's like the hamster meme, but 3D. That was great. Thank you, Nick. I loved that one. That was great. She made me cry last week. I'm so sorry. And so, do you have any? Is there like an HR you can talk to? Hi, Jesse. How are you? Thank you, Nick. Previous? Wait. Previous. Call your labor board. Yeah. It has been like 4 months. Well, closer to 3, but yeah. Missed it. Oh, it was so cute. It was literally just this like, you know the where it's like a little hand. It's a meme image of like a hamster with really big eyes looking at you like. But it was that. But it was 3D and a gift. I tried, but they said to try to give her a chance. I mean, do you think it'll get better? Like, because if not, then you got to do something about it. You can't let yourself be thrown around like that. Um, labor board, maybe. I fear I'm not an expert on this, so I really don't know. I think probably someone else here would have better advice. When did I get my ears pierced? I've had them pierced since February of 2021. I don't think it will. It took 10 months to get the job. Ugh, that's so tough. We see it again. Wow. Honestly, just as good the second time around that gift. I want that tattooed on my body. Yeah, definitely try again, Enzo, and let us know. Do your part and try build a case. Yeah, definitely. Like record things, emails, etc. Yeah. You're very sweet. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. The eyes were just so stinking cute. Like, oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah. Anyways, what type of food are we eating today? Well, so far we have had bread. We had a little tiny latke bite. We had a two different soup. Well, not different soups. Two of the same soups. We got a double soup, and then we got a pork loin, and now we are getting a butterscotch pudding, which sounds really good. So, well, I've had it before, and it's great. So I'm excited. I don't know. For some reason, I was just like feeling this butterscotch pudding. It's their signature. It's always like at the top of their dessert list, and today I wanted to eat it. So, yeah. For those of you who are just joining us relatively, I am streaming on Thanksgiving at roughly 1:30 p.m. Pacific time. So if you want, like, that's locked in. I have the reservation at a restaurant. So if you want to put in your calendar, you can count on it. Technically, the reservation's at 1:15, but like, you know, maybe 1:30 to be safe. But yeah, next Friday, I will stream tomorrow in theory, but next Friday I won't. Oh, thank you, Sabrina. Hand hearts. Hand hearts. I will say, even though TikTok takes half of your gifts, they are so easy to give. And they're cute. Like that hamster. Come on now, right? Thanksgiving with Lily, exactly. I'm curious, what are y'all? Is that something? I feel like it can go both ways, right? Maybe you're the kind of Thanksgivinger that, you know, everyone's just chilling on the couch anyway, so you can be like watching a stream. And maybe some people are Thanksgivingers where it's like everyone's at the table, the conversation is flowing, you're not like on your phone or anything. The way that I've kind of always Thanksgiving is that you just do whatever. It's like a very chill day. No, I'm so sorry, Leslie. I'll tell you what, I'll be your family. It'll be us, me and you on Thanksgiving, okay? What happens if they ban TikTok? Oh, well, I'll just stream somewhere else then. Don't worry. That number one, seriously unlikely that would happen. Even if it did, there's always going to be something like TikTok. Don't worry, unless you're the one cooking. Yeah, true. I I'm not sure what I'm going to do. So with April on Friday, we're doing Thanksgiving together. I have a feeling I'll have to ask her. I think what I will recommend is that she and I just get like a deliver, like maybe a Whole Foods Thanksgiving. I will. Oh, you know what? I remember what happened last Thanksgiving is I was dating Katie. Y'all remember Katie? And she and I broke up, I believe, the day before Thanksgiving. We had already purchased a Thanksgiving meal at Whole Foods that I never got to eat because she paid me back for it. But I didn't get a Thanksgiving because I was going to do it with her last year. Yeah, it was the day before. Crazy. Ugh, delicious as always. Thank you. So we're hoping for a better Thanksgiving this year. All right, this is the butterscotch pudding. Thank you, Sabrina, for subscribing. A classic. Whoa, Rosie the Rose Bean? Where are you getting these gifts, Nick? Dang, thank you. That just winked at me very sensuously. I enjoyed it. They are the cutest gifts. Thank you. Very kind of you, Nick. On a spree, and I am here for it. Thank you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. This is the butterscotch pudding. I mean, the thing about this butterscotch pudding is I think we've all had pudding from the grocery store, like in the little, you like peel back the lid and there's butterscotch pudding in there. That's not what this is. Like, I cannot emphasize to you enough how much better this is than that. It's so much better. It's so creamy and so flavorful. You can just taste the vanilla in there. What did I eat today? We had some soups, we had some bread, we had a pork loin, and now some butterscotch. An old favorite, exactly. I mean, and it's such a small amount, but they know that's like any more would be too much. I could eat it in 3 bites too, but I try to take my time on it. Thanksgiving plans. So on Thanksgiving, I am streaming on that Thursday. The day after is when I'm going to do my Thanksgiving meal with the girl I'm seeing. She's also working on Thursday. And then it comes with I believe this is a Mexican wedding cookie. A perfect counterbalance. A perfect counterbalance. It's a little bit drier, but not like dry in a bad way. It just complements the pudding so well. Wicked was fantastic, Kimberly. I went in thinking like, yeah, sure, I'll see it. And I went out like, I am defying gravity. No one's going to bring me no one down. No one's going to bring me down. Yeah, it was great. Highly recommend. I don't remember the last time I've seen a musical in a theater. I'm going to remember. I'm not much of a musical person anymore. Definitely go see it. Very much worth your time. It's like 3 hours long, but I didn't feel like it. I didn't go to the bathroom once. A sign people saying no singing. That's funny. No one sang in my theater. And my theater was completely sold out. High School Musical is yours. I'm telling you, Kimberly, it's good. Coming from a person who's not super into musicals, it's good. Now, to be fair, I used to be into musicals, so I know the show Wicked. Like, I forgot that I know a lot of the songs. By the end, I was like singing under my breath. Oh, so good. I just think it's hard not to enjoy. What is the genre? Wicked. It's like an origin story for the Wicked Witch of the West. So it takes place in Oz. It's firmly connected to like the Wizard of Oz and Dorothy and that kind of thing. Very heavy on the CGI. Very like fantasy. Lots of dancing. Lots of like big musical numbers. Lots of like drama and it takes place in kind of like a high school type place where the Wicked Witch of the East or the Witch of the East and the West kind of meet as young people, and How does the Wicked Witch become wicked? Was she ever wicked? Yeah. Did you ever see the latest Joker movie? No, and I hear it's really bad, and I don't want to see it. I never even saw the first. I almost missed it. I didn't miss it, though. We got the hamster again, y'all. Y'all, the hamster came back. Nick brought us the hamster for the third dang time. Nick, you're a hero. That hamster is bringing all of us joy today. Who among us has not experienced joy from that hamster today because of Nick? Not me. That hamster has brought me deep joy. Like I said, I want it tattooed on my body right now. Anyways, thank you. Once again, thank you. It wasn't terrible, but the musical part of Joker, yeah, I don't know. It's just I just don't really have any interest in that. Thank you, Kara, for subscribing. A fancy sip of tea to you, my friend. Cheers. I feel deep joy. Good. I'm glad. So cute. I could eat like 17 of these butterscotch puddings. No doubt in my mind. Did my septum piercing hurt? No, it really didn't. I mean, yeah. But look, I have a pretty high pain tolerance. It's like, oh, okay. And then within a minute, it's good. Like, it's no more than that. At least it wasn't for me. Just take deep breaths and you'll be fine. Also, your hair is the same as mine. Oh, cool. Do you dye yours, or is yours more naturally like this? Because this I got dyed pretty recently. God, I don't want this to end, but this butterscotch pudding to end. God, I think sadly the butterscotch pudding is out. I'm just scraping the bottom of the jar here. It's a very sad day for us with butterscotch pudding and this dessert. Here's this dynam, natural, lightish, dirty blonde. Cool. I have high pain tolerance, and when I had my nose pierced, it was hell. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Need precisely 17. Yeah, exactly. What's the meme is like, I need 14 of those. Give me 14 of those. What does he say? That the dad. What am my date doing? I don't know. Well, I'm going to see a friend in like a couple hours. And then April's coming over. She said just to give me a kiss. So I would say take that for what it is. What you will. Oop, that piercing hurts worse. Yeah, I have a feeling. I want to get those done. I just don't know when. I'm thinking of getting a tattoo here first, though. I actually got some temporary tattoos that I want to try on first to get an idea. You have a high pain tolerance? Good for you. We love that. Yeah, I'm kind of debating on, do I want piercings there or tattoo here? Probably tattoo. But I'm just not sure on the design yet. Yeah, sternum tat. Yeah, I'm just not sure on the design. So I need a tattoo artist, and also it's very expensive. It'll probably be like $1,000. I don't know if I want it color or black and white. I don't know what style I want it in. I think generally I want like a design here. Yeah, it hurts bad. I'll be fine. Mine didn't hurt that bad. I was just allergic to metal balls. Oh, I see. Got it. Yeah, maybe I'll do that too. Yeah, sorry, Savannah, but I'm not leaving yet. Did you know April? Did April know me on social media before we met? No, actually. Funny enough, April and I met at a party, and it did not come up what I did for work when I met her that night. And then in between when we met and our date after that, I think it was, no, not even on our first date. On our first date, she didn't know. And then on our second or our third time meeting, apparently she looked me up and learned that one of her friends followed me. And that's when so it was like there were several dates where we didn't talk about it, which was really nice because she got to know me for me a little bit before kind of that came up, which I think is really important because I think sometimes, people being in the public eye can kind of, like, there can be a warped perception there, especially if you know someone via their content before you know them in person. It can really make for kind of like a power imbalance. sense. That makes sense. With diabetes, I just yeah, totally. I got you on that. And so, you miss your piercings? Okay. Different sensitivities and such. My nose hurts. Still had it done twice. Yep. Très bien. A wonderful meal.
You get all the corners.
Yeah. Oh, I got it all. I made sure of it.
On the hot water.
Sure. And l'addition, s'il
Oui,
vous
tu
plaît.
veux encore un cigare ou ça suffit?
Ça suffit.
Ça suffit?
Yeah,
Which one
that's
should
it.
I
Actually,
do?
I think I'm good. No, I don't even need it.
No?
I've had some.
Maybe you want to be here another few minutes.
Well, I think we're good. Thank you. Anyways, let's open the comments a little bit for the last time today. How about that? See if anyone else has any questions before we go. Hello, Caroline. How are you doing? Long time no see once again. I always love how many I's are at the end of your name. It's never Caroline Bree. It's always Caroline Bree. Caroline Bree. Hi, Tom. Hi, Faith. Hi, Mira and Hannah. Hi, yes, Scotty Gray. I know. I see you. Hello. Long time no see. Hello, Chandra. How's everyone doing? I want to be like you, not work and drink tea and get paid. Well, I will tell you this. Being on the internet is, it looks easy, but it's really not. It's really not. There's a lot that goes into it. I promise you. Oh, stop. Thank you. Hello, Hamilton. Thank you, Scotty. Hello, Evita. Did I get my food yet? Yes, we have gotten our food. We had a very significant meal today, which I am all about. Advice? Sure. What kind of advice do you need? When is my birthday? My birthday is on January 31st, which makes me an Aquarius. I agree. I also stream. It's tough sometimes. I mean, not just with the hate. It's just a lot of emotional energy. You know, I would encourage you just to kind of think about it. Talking nonstop to hundreds of, and in this case, hundreds of people for 3+ hours a day. It can be exhausting. And not in a bad way, in like a very good, fulfilling way. It's a good exhausting, but it still takes a lot. And there's also like a lot of prep before the stream and after the stream, and making videos on the side, and doing all the managerial stuff. It's a lot. What am I drinking? This is a peppermint tea. Why was the chat in sub only mode? Just because we like to keep it that way sometimes. Sometimes we have the comments on. Oh, merci. Thank you, Josephine. This was a lovely, lovely lunch. Here you go. You are the best. Thank you. How can I be so confident? I don't know. It's just kind of who I am. Thank you, Nick. Thank you, Kyle. Do I have difficulty finding outfits? I don't know if I'd say difficulty, but I'm always on the lookout. Biggest regret being in social media? I wouldn't change it. I love doing what I do. What do I have planned for the rest of my day? I am going to see a friend in a little bit. Merci, yes. Our server is French, so sometimes we speak a little bit of French together. I am not very good at French, but she dumbs it down for me, which is very nice of her. Thank you. This may be one of my favorite meals I've had at one market. I don't know why. It was nice. I hope your shift was good. Yeah, thank you. I'll see you soon. I will. Yeah. All right. See ya. Yes, you can guess the bill in just a little bit. Going to Cuba. That's awesome. I think you had mentioned that the other day. Excited for you. We love Josephine. Yes. We will guess the bill in just a second as soon as I do the tip. With Discord being no longer a thing, we'll have different types of streams on TikTok. Yeah, I think so. For subscribers in particular, I'm thinking of doing like sub-only makeup streams. I am Kay Avita. Hello. Where's the puppy? Puppy's at home. Do I have a schedule while I'll be live? I'm working on it. I haven't committed to anything yet, but I'm thinking about like maybe Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday for now. But again, not sure. Tomorrow, I'm almost certainly going to stream. At least that's the idea. And then, next week, I'll, in theory, be streaming Monday, Tuesday. We'll see about Wednesday. Definitely Thursday. Definitely not Friday. What did I have? We had a little mini laka. We had some bread. We had 2 soups, a pork loin, and a dessert. It was wonderful. French words. I mean, that's a tough. thing to say. I know like very basic conversational French, right? Like je m'appelle Lily, je suis une femme à restaurant à San Francisco. Je bois or je bois, I forget exactly how to conjugate that. Je bois le thé de menthe. C'est l'addition. C'est un, frick, what's pen? I don't know. It's like that, you know, like the absolute most basic, right? Like I took French for 7 years and haven't taken a class in a decade. Stylo, right? Stylo. C'est mon stylo. Things like that. Why are my views so low? I think because a lot of the haters have like found their way out, which I'm not mad about. Okay. All right. So we are going to guess the bill. Okay. Now, because I come here all the time, I know 7 years. Wait, was it 7 years? I took it both middle school years, all 4 years of high school, and then 1 year in college. Yeah, 7 years of French. Okay, so I come here all the time, so they were very kind to put a lot of stuff on the house tonight. So what we are paying for in this bill is a pork loin and a dessert. Very kind of them here. My lipstick is smeared on the bottom, thank you. I am tipping 40% here. So go ahead and throw in your guesses. You must get it closest. In fact, I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna make this sub only, so it's only subscribe people who can guess. So if you want to guess, you have to subscribe. I know, a cheap trick. I know. How dare I? Close enough. All right, let's see. On through, I see 62. What was it again? Okay. Okay, now you cannot guess multiple times, okay? Sabrina, I think I saw you guess multiple times. If I see you guess multiple times, I will ask you to clarify, okay? Sabrina, are you locking in at 63? Emily, I think you guessed a couple. What are you locking in at? Anyone else guess multiple times? Caroline guessed 73. 63, 86. 62, okay. Okay, all right. I believe, if I'm doing my math correctly, there's two people that are like, a couple of people who are neck and neck for the closest. So Hamilton comes in at 84. Emily's locking in 64. Okay, so Caroline, Nick, and Maddie Lover all guessed 73 something. The lowest of those was, I believe, Caroline was 73.26, which, tell me if my math is wrong here, but with a pre-tip of 48.47 and a post-tip of 68.47, that means that Caroline, I think, wins, being about $5 off. Is anyone else closer? I don't think so. Doing my math. Right? Actually, is Emily Taylor closer? I think Emily might be closer by a little bit. 64, 65, 66, 67, 68. Who's closer, Caroline or Emily? You know what? I'm going to give it to you both because you're both like within the same like realm. So Emily and Caroline, congratulations. You win. Do you know what you win? Holy crud. To the person who just gifted, do you want me to say your name out loud? Because, oh my gosh. You don't have to say anything if you don't want me to say your name out loud, but oh my God. Congratulations, Emily. Congrats. Okay, I will. Y'all, before we read this gift, both Caroline and Emily win. This is Emily's first time winning. Caroline, is this your first time winning? And Flame Princess is going to do the honors and tell you what you've won. It's a very significant and important prize. Oh, I'm sorry, Enzo. It's a very, very significant prize. I've guessed every live I watched in over a year, and you've never won. Now, Flame Princess has given you a drum roll and coming in with you win nothing. Absolutely nothing. Sorry, Enzo Mama. You'll get there eventually. Cue the magic conch. You win nothing. But if you want to get metaphysical about it, which we always do here, if you say something about Lily in her stream, you must say, before anything else, we get metaphysical here. If everything is nothing, and nothing is everything, then if you win nothing, you've also won everything. Flame Princess knows. So congratulations to both Caroline and Emily for winning both nothing and everything. Now, I will say you also have won my eternal admiration, respect, love, etc. But, that goes without saying. Now, maybe even more importantly, y'all, Caroline, who has given her consent, or their consent, actually, what are your pronouns, Caroline? Just triple checking. Has given their consent for me to say their name. They sent an insanely generous gift moments ago. I'm going to read it here. She, her, got it, thank you. Caroline, the message of the gift is, dinner is on me, with a pink heart emoji. Love you, friend. The gift amount, $75. Which is this meal. Which is correct, absolutely covers this meal, and then some. And also, much like all the other gifts that came through before, what's the phrase? The rising tide rises all boats, right? Where a gift of this magnitude that covers the bill, everything else, I mean, you can look at it both ways, right? You can look at it that, like, every gift up until Caroline's covered this bill, and Caroline then contributed to, like, my rent for the month. It doesn't really matter because it all goes to the same place, but just know that, like, when this kind of generosity happens, it really gives me the ability to wake up in the morning and focus all of my time and love and energy on this, and know that the more I focus on this and the more that I, get closer to a schedule every day, coming back, 4 or 5 times a week, knowing that y'all are going to be here, y'all are able and willing to support me streaming, I can't tell you how much it means to me to be gone for so long and then come back and be like, boom, the lovelies are still here. Thank you, Caroline. Thank you. Thank you. Can't think of a better time, better way, and better note to go out on. I love this community too, Nick. Thank you for sticking around. Thank you for being here after I was gone for so long. I love y'all. And thank you, Flame Princess, for the drum roll earlier. And for everything. You helped me through my postpartum. Thank you for saying that. It's helpful to hear these things because, I was watching Wicked last night, and, there's a part in the movie where Elphaba, the green character, is like doing this kind of silly dance in front of people who are making fun of her. Nick, really? I'm honored to have been able to help in that for you. That's huge. Good for you. But there's this part where she's doing this dance in front of people, and people are making fun of her, and someone like whispers over to another character like, wow, she really doesn't care what people think. And the character whispers back like, no, she definitely cares what people think. She just pretends not to, right? And like, that hit me hard because, thank you, Sabrina. Like, of course you care what people think. It's impossible, unless you're like a true sociopath, of course you care what people think. So when the hate comes through, of course it bothers me. I try to ignore it. I'm good at ignoring it. I'm I'm probably better at the average person from, keeping my mental health afloat after getting so much hate. But of course it bothers me. Of course I want people to like me. So to know y'all got my back just means the world. And on that note, thank you for being here today. Thank you for all of the love. Thank you for hanging out. I will be back tomorrow. As far as I know, I have nothing about today says I won't be here tomorrow. I actually already have a few restaurant ideas. I may or may not do a get ready with me stream. If I do, I might do it sub only. We shall see. Yeah. Tomorrow I'll have things to tell you about my meeting with my friend in a little bit, and when I see April in a little bit, and maybe more stuff about what I'm up to this weekend. We'll eat more good food and spend good time together. So I love you. Thanks again. And of course, as always, stay